Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. It is July 8th, 2025. A nice, beautiful, kind of beautiful, a little bit hot outside. July 8th, 2025, a Tuesday. How we doing, guys? Yo, let's just get right to this. I'm so sorry for being late, and to be honest, I got to push you guys to the side for just a few minutes. We're going to pull up the lineup screen. If you haven't heard the news, it's all there on Yanks Ave, but Jazz back to the everyday second baseman. DJ LeMahieu goes to the bench. In the meantime, it'll be Oswald Peraza getting most of the run at third. Yeah, huge game for the Yankees tonight. We're now 3.5 games back of the Blue Jays for first place. I went over all my thoughts, kind of a little State of the Union last night, so if you want to, get more insight into how I'm feeling about this whole, summer swoon, which is certainly a summer swoon by now. Regardless, big game tonight, chat. I just got home. If you can't tell, I'm fucking sweating bullets. But, be right back. I got to get everything set up on the back end here. We got first pitch at 7:05, so I'm sorry, but just bear with me real quick. I'll be right back in a few. Talk amongst yourselves. Score predictions, go ahead, drop them in the chat. We got Will Warren on the bump for the Yanks tonight. He's got to pitch well. Also, some other news. We found out that Mark Leiter Jr., who, well, yes, he's struggling, so some people may not be all that upset about it. Another bullpen arm goes to the IL. He has a stress fracture in his knee, apparently. Clayton Beater's been recalled. Regardless, Chad, we got a big game tonight. Yankees have to win. A big week of Yankee baseball is what we got. We got 3 against the Mariners. We got 3 against the first place Chicago Cubs. And then the All-Star break is this Monday. So, big week of Yankee baseball. We'll keep it just to tonight, though. For now, big night of Yankee baseball. I'll be right back, chat. Just give me a few minutes. Talk amongst yourselves. Love you guys to death. Please click like on the stream. I will be right back. Just get everything set up on the technical side of things. Be right back. All right, Chad, how we doing, yo? I'm so sorry for the delay. It's been a hectic day, kind of, really just based off schedule. The actual day itself was quite good, and I hope your guys' day was just the same. And if not, you know what we always say around here, a little bit weird with the way the Yankees are playing lately, but now we get to kick back, relax, watch some Yankees baseball. But, I think we got one more commercial break, so let me just fill in my thoughts for those who haven't or didn't tune in last night, and we'll also discuss a little bit of what went down today. So again, let me take a breath. We'll slow it down a little bit. So Jazz goes back to second base, a move that is long overdue. We've all been clamoring for it and wondering what is taking so long. Why do they continue to run DJ LeMahieu out there to second base when he clearly lacks the range to be able to do it? And today, the Yankees finally make it official. It's not just for today. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is going back to being the everyday second baseman. And with that, DJ LeMahieu is going to the bench. And so much so to where Boone also mentioned that they're not even going to really try him at all out at third base because he says, and quote, his body physically can't handle it. So between some of the other quotes, and you can find it all on the Yanks Ave Instagram story, along with some other news. Again, Mark Leiter Jr. to the IL with a stress fracture in, if I remember correctly, his knee. Louis Seal rehab start on Sunday. That's good news. But anyways, it kind of just feels like, we're headed to the end here with DJ. And no matter what, in terms of him being an everyday starter, we have reached that point. It's over. And no disrespect to DJ, like we all love him and we thank him for his time. But we talked about it last night in the kind of State of the Union stream that we did, which I highly encourage you guys to check out, whether it's, not right now. I mean, we're watching the game, but after the fact, it's kind of evergreen for the moment. But anyways, DJ cost us just this past weekend against the Mets 3 or 4 runs with his lack of range at second base. So from that standpoint alone, in addition to, the fact that Jazz is not a great third baseman, especially this year when he was thrown right back at the position, and he's an outstanding second baseman. I just saw before, and we all knew the deal. Yes was showing the graphics with his metrics at second base compared to third. He's plus 3 outs above average at second this year compared to -3 at third. The eye test told you that. We all knew that. Took the Yankees long enough. All I know is the right move was finally made now. We get the right move. We get a lineup, honestly. Let's go through that really quick. On July 8th, 2025, that I freaking love. And thank goodness, because I don't want to say that because a lot is going to come down to the pitching, man. I love this lineup. I've loved lineups before. And to quickly summarize my thoughts from last night on the stream, for a while during the initial 2 weeks of the June swoon, summer swoon, which is very different than the last 2 weeks, I was saying, don't panic, it's going to be over soon. That was all in relation to the offense because, teams go through slumps and eventually that will be over. And it seemingly is relatively over. They're scoring 6 runs per game so far in July. The offense, I feel fine about. I do. The pitching has me beyond worried. So we can analyze this lineup all we want, just like I was, instinctually going to do right now. In a way, yeah, I love it, but we got to watch the game. We got to see what happens, even if, they get a lead. How does Will Warren do tonight after a really bad outing, his last time out in Toronto? How does the bullpen do? That is, down another guy in Mark Leiter Jr. And outside of, Williams had the bad outing in Toronto. He's been pretty good, but really it's just been him that's consistently been, again, outside of that one inning in Toronto. He's been really good as of late. Luke Weaver since the IL. We all know the deal. I won't go through the whole thing, but we got game time starting up now. So I'm going to take a nice deep breath, chat. Again, hope you guys are doing great. It is always a pleasure to see you here in these watch parties. I know it's been a minute, but we're going to be back all week long. We'll be here through this series. We'll be here for the series opener against the Cubs on Friday. But, bear with me really quick, chat. I'm just going to get the lineup up here in the box score. Talked about this last night, but, first things first, shout out to the OG moderators we've had for the longest time, especially going way back. We have Morgan always hanging out in here, doing an amazing job, and also Luna, who's been holding it down for a few months now. You're kind of an OG. You've been an OG, Luna, but in terms of a mod, you're doing a great job too. So shout out to the mods, and also we got a new intern. Shout out my guy Tim, who's going to be helping out with Yanks Ave. He's the homie. Goes to Penn State, and what he's going to end up doing. This may not appeal to you guys too much that are already here right now, but we're going to start having these watch parties be time-stamped going forward, because a lot of people like to, watch it, watch my reactions retroactively, I guess, because I'm a fucking zoo animal, I guess. Anyways, chat, drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. I'm sure you guys have been doing the score predictions and all that. Bottom line is we got to start winning games. This is the big one. This is a big week, and really just a big few weeks of Yankee baseball coming up, because with how nervous I am about this pitching staff, you know, there could be more damage done to our now division deficit in the next few weeks if we don't maintain leads, if we don't get good outings from our starters. And speaking of good outings from our starters, here we go. First pitch from Will Warren, fouled away from J.P. Crawford. So yeah, bear with me real quick, chat. I'm gonna get everything all set up, and then I'll calm down a little bit. I'm very amped up for this game. I like sprinted my ass home from the gym, did a little back day, but yo, the day's wrapped up now. It's in the Yankees' hands to finish our Tuesday, chat. I'm sure we all did our part. Now it's time for the Yankees to do their part. Let's see, we got Warren's line up, as in on the screen. I'm going to pull the chat in a little bit. Yo, Mork, if you're in here, could you just shoot me a text if my audio is all good and all? But I think we're good. Mariners lineup, Crawford, Rodriguez, Cal Riley. Let's hope we hold him homerless. Not priority number one, but would be ideal. I think we're good. Are we good, yo? Again, I'm going to pull up the chat in just a little bit, but we got a 2-2 count on J.P. Crawford. Let's see here.
That's behind the Yankees and Tampa Bay. A lot of people, a lot of teams fighting for those spots.
Ground ball up the middle, off Warren's glove, and that's going to be a base hit most likely. All right, leadoff single for J.P. Crawford. We got to lock in, chat. We got to lock in. And believe it or not, we do have an impact on the game. Now, obviously we don't, but... I think early on I might kind of be on the edge of my seat for this one. Let me just make sure in the chat, drop the gain a little bit. Hey, Chris, what's going on, brother? My man. Damn, Chris, you're helping me out in the AM and the late PM, my guy. Yo, for those who watch baseball today, Chris was pretty much entirely responsible for... I know we still have ways to go, but Rose's audio was a lot better on baseball today. So, word. Hopefully we're in a good spot now. Yeah, all right. Leadoff single for Crawford. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Which apparently happened, the lighter knee popping or the knee stress fracture in Cincinnati, which is like 2 weeks ago now.
Last 13 games in 208.
All right.
And a strike, 0-2.
Let's go, Warren.
Amazing that lighter.
Badly need to score this first, chat. But that's obvious.
An Ellie De La Cruz ground ball.
That's a while ago.
It's a long time he's been pitching essentially with a broken leg. Let's check out
now.
Behind the plate, what he's all about.
I'm sure you guys have seen. There's been a lot of pushback on J-Rod's All-Star nomination, and these days I don't really give a damn about the All-Star game. I'm not like, to be honest, like I was happy to see Jazz in there, but I will say J-Rod's sub 700 OPS being in the All-Star game is pretty insane. Ground ball, slow roller left side.
And it kicks foul. Hit something in the grass there and kick foul.
Yeah, right on the crease of the grass, and it was going to be a tough play from Peraza.
Game time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees.
I'm amped up, chat. Amped up. To be honest, very nervous. Very nervous.
Ready your ponchos.
Mike, I'm just starting to cool off from my pregame.
For the Mariners, they have Logan Gilbert going. He's been good for a few years now. This year he's at a 3.5 ERA, I believe.
That'd be fun.
Let's go, Warren. 0-2 on J-Rod. Crawford off first.
Get the fair.
Love you, Chad. Let's have ourselves a good night.
0-2 on the man they call J-Rod. Has become a popular nickname.
Chad, don't you worry. I ain't ignoring you. As we've been doing, I'm going to pull you up in between innings.
With their
just want to make sure I don't get all
great broadcaster Dave
overstimulated over here. I have a habit of doing that.
He was the first one to call him that.
Got to get locked in. Out of the way.
Seattle's coming off a sweep of Pittsburgh at home. Yep. And it wasn't just your basic sweep. They pitched 3 shutouts. They won 6-0, 1-0, and 1-0.
Yeah, I was talking to Danny Wilson on the field today. I've known him from the past, played with him in Cincinnati.
Like a horn
He's the
church.
manager, took over last year, and I said, you guys playing well. I said,
Ground ball, left side. Let's see if they can turn two, make a play, Vogt. On to second for one, on to first. Not in time. J-Rod's pretty quick. All right, one out.
That was a tough up there for Volpe. He stayed with it. And Jazz's first chance at turning in about 29 days.
yeah, he kind of got in between whether to come short hop that.
So, yeah, they're doing DJ off the bench, which, man, yo, like,
Getting the longer hop.
the idea of DJ being like a pinch hitter or just his offense alone, like his at-bats have been fine. He's actually hitting over 300 since June 1st. That's a pretty long sample size. And even his overall season numbers now, like he's played over 45 games, or I think exactly 45 games. He's at a 96 WRC+. His OBP is near 340. Like that side of DJ has actually been quite surprising in a positive sense. With that said, though, like, what lane exists for DJ to get a pinch hit opportunity? I mean, take tonight, for example. We have on the bench the two lefties, because they're sitting today, Grisham and Rice.
But this has been a progression. You go back to.
I mean, I guess if you were to pinch hit DJ for Peraza, but if DJ's not playing third, what happens then? Does Jazz switch over to third late in the game? On to second for one, on to first, gets past Warren. Cal Riley force out, 2 outs. I don't know.
This first inning is going to be so important for the.
I have so many thoughts on what transpired today, chat, which I don't want to overhype, but the main thing that's exciting is Jazz goes back to second, obviously. But there was so much news, and we had our all-hands meeting at JM today, which is, always a blast. But I swear, like, it was a 30-minute meeting, and, like, the whole day's worth of news, probably because Boone was speaking during that time, dropped in that 30-minute span. So there was a lot to go over. But the main thing is, Jazz back to second, lighter injury. DJ is basically done. If I were to guess, the second we either acquire a third baseman or, and this could happen as soon as this week, like later in the week, maybe for the Chicago series, if Jamer Candelario gets the call, who we signed this past week, of course, and he's in the minor leagues now, if he gets the call, that might be it for DJ then. And we know, this isn't even really a big, like, source secret. A lot of people have reported by now, the Yankees were ready to DFA DJ LeMahieu last September. And most of you know the story, but if you don't, Judge put a stop to it. He was like, for whatever reason, probably because he's close to him, he was like, no. Which doesn't bother me all that much, because it's not like DJ was on the playoff roster anyways, so it didn't really affect us. But that ain't going to happen this time. I think we're definitely very close to the end for DJ. Anyways, I'm going to shut up. 2 outs, rally off first. Let's go, Warren.
He gave up 8 runs in 4 innings. Now, the Yankees actually came back in that game and tied the game at 9, and they were trying to do something that would have been very tough.
Yeah, that would have been badass.
In their history, their record is 14-8.
Forgive me, Chad. I have the urge to fucking yap right now, but
I don't like your chances then.
this ain't a podcast, damn it. It's a watch party.
They gave it a run, man.
Yeah, I remember.
See, Warren at 18 pitches.
Two-run homer to tie the game up.
And again, like, I'm fucking stressed, chat, about this whole week, these next few weeks.
Those games when you fight your way all the way back, Michael, and then you end up losing. I mean, they take a lot out of you.
Let's go, Will. Bro, they have the most obnoxiously large advertisement patch with that Nintendo Switch 2 thing. Out of the way.
1 and 2.
It is good to see you, chat. It is very good to see you. It's our first time doing a watch party since
Evening here in the Bronx. Lights are
Game 1 in Toronto. Yeah. Let's go, Will. Stadium's still filing in. Out of the way, goddamn. Pick a result, brother. You getting on, you getting out.
Warren faced Seattle in Seattle on May 14th. Actually pitched well.
Yeah, he did.
Had 9 strikeouts and 5 innings pitched, 4 hits.
When was that, mid-May, I want to say? What's the good thing about how early all our West Coast we're done with the West Coast. Yeah! Let's go, chat. Let's go. Alrighty. Doesn't totally calm me down, but obviously I'll take a scoreless first. Let me pull up the chat now and see how you guys are doing, yo. do a little roll call, see what we got in the chat. Yo, we got over 150 people in here already. Let's go. Let's see. Let me address this question really quick. Luna asked, "What up, Luna?" Dan, I know we went over it, but are you totally out on Suarez? Listen, like I won't be a total, bogus giver here, if that's a term. It's not. Like if we get Suarez, if I got the notification right now, I'd be like, "Yo, let's fucking go." How many homers do you have? Like at least over 25, maybe even close to 30 at this point. Really, the main ask about a third baseman, which while last night, yes, I was all about pitching, and I still am. That's really what I'm concerned about. The idea was, get a third baseman, whoever it is, just so you can get Jazz back to second. Jazz is now back at second. They're still going to get a third baseman in all likelihood. I think it's probably going to be Ryan McMahon or a guy like Ke'Bryan Hayes. My main thing, though, against Suarez is the defense. He's not a good defender. I talked to my boy Dalton. Most of you know Dalton, big D-backs fan. I was like, I know his defense isn't good. You look at the metrics, and like the reputation is known. Like Suarez hits, he doesn't field. Kind of asked Dalton, like, what does that mean exactly? Like, is it like, can't field the ball, or is it bad throws? And before I even finished the sentence, he was like, bad throws. And like, to be honest, I really want nothing to do with that. And in large part because I trust our offense. I do. I want to shore up the defense. And not to rehash everything I said last night, but I'm telling you, man, now that Jazz is back at second especially, let's take a look even at our lineup right now. Chet, who are we worried about on defense on this team? Jason, sure, but he's been surprisingly solid out there. Still concerning from time to time, but he's fine. If not for Anthony Volpe's regression, for some reason, wherever it's happened, I think it's mostly to do with the yips. Our defense not only is fine, is rock solid. Like, who are you worried about? If you want to say Jason, that is valid as hell. But you replace him late with Grisham in an important playoff game, or an important game / a playoff game, because all playoff games are important. Anyways, let's see here. Hey, what's going on, Brian? Good to have you, man. It says, first time joining your live stream. Highest quality Yankee live stream I've seen yet. Thanks, brother. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Quick little roll call, and the Yankees are about to hit. What's going on, Jacob? How you doing, brother? We got Theo. We got Christian. We got Moon Mist. We got Dan. We got Tommy Wilson. What's going on, brother? We got Jason. We got Joe Hare, Vincent, Hector, Razor. My guy Morg, of course. Smelly. What's going on, yo? Katie. All my homies in the chat. And, of course, the new Yanks have intern Tim. Under the name of Merch, my guy. Good to see everybody. And yeah, kind of giving my piece by now. But we know, big game. Let's lock in. We got leadoff Jason. Here we go, 1-0. Oh, Jason launches his bat.
If everybody's okay. Between innings, Clark Schmidt is in the dugout.
That sucks.
And he gets a hug from Aaron Boone. Schmidt's a very popular player on that team, and obviously.
And that was in reference for Clark,
to his second Tommy John surgery,
which we've discussed at length. It doesn't, need to be said how awful it is for us, and he's out for all of next year too, most likely.
And they're just looking to
but also, like for him, that's awful, man. That's the second Tommy John. We drafted him. Oh shit, let me get the Yankee lineup up over here. My bad. We drafted him while he was recovering from his first Tommy John. Probably don't gotta keep saying this, but something new we're doing is we're flipping in between lineups. So when the Yankees are up, we'll have theirs, and when the opposition is up, we'll have theirs. 1-2 on Jason. Had a lot of caffeine today, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. You can't freaking tell. There we go. So yeah, Logan Gilbert going for the M's. They got a few solid pitchers going. We'll face Brian Wu in the series finale. It'll actually be Brian Wu against Marcus Stroman. That's Thursday. Tomorrow, Jason Foulball. Tomorrow is what? I know we got Cam Schlittler making his MLB debut tomorrow. That'll be hype. We'll be here live for it. And for the M's, I don't know why I keep calling him the M's. I've never called him that before in my life. But Logan Evans is going. He's been in 8 starts. Not a lot of Ks. Only 33 Ks and 45 and 2/3 innings pitched. By the way, still 1-2 on Jason. But he's got a 2.96 ERA in 8 starts this year for the Mariners. So that's who we got tomorrow. And then again, Brian Wu, who has been spectacular. And just is somebody I would love to be a future Yankee. I've always loved Brian Wu. Anyways, he's nasty. He'll go on Thursday. So our work's cut out for us, chat. Not to be cliche, but it really is. This entire week, this entire month, we got to fucking grind. And speaking of grinding, Jason's grinding this at bat. This is now that'll be the 7th pitch thrown. For those that are new around here, by the way, like, I don't always yap this much. It's been a minute, and also first inning, I typically just can't shut the hell up. One more point, though, this on the positive, and I hope, you know, knock on wood, the Hoboken Optimum internet outage issue, or just like, you know, Optimum, don't take slow for an answer, lie, seems to be a thing of the past. I think we're in a good spot. My internet's showing we're in the green, so hopefully we're good. Fingers crossed.
They're in the middle of a 3-game series against the White Sox.
Another foul ball from Jason. 8th pitch coming up. 1-2 count.
In West Sacramento against the A's, so Yankees have to do some winning. Right now, they're 3.5 games out. One, two.
Nope.
2-2.
Dude, let's go.
Check out the Mariners defense, brought to you by
If anybody is aware of how good the Mariners bullpen is, let me know. I'll check myself.
Rodriguez and Canzone
But
trying
if anybody happens to have like their bullpen ERA offhand, wouldn't mind it.
And then Raleigh behind the plate.
But Gilbert's good, so we can get out of the game early. I know they got, what, Munoz is their closer. He's nasty. Jason, high fly ball, center field. Decently hit, but hey, good AB. It's a 9-pitch at bat. We'll take it. F8, but we'll take it, chat. It's fine.
And that'll bring up
Here's Judge. Still wearing the Band-Aid from Volpe fucking launching one at his face. Another thing about tonight's lineup, and I think it should be a daily, Judge in the 2 slot every day for the rest of the season. Let's go, Cap. Maybe we'll pass Cal and homers this series. That'd be sick. Heads up, motherfucker! God damn.
Judge's career that he's had.
Gilbert with 96 up and in. Very up and in.
Only player to do that. And those are the home run leaders in the majors.
Yo. Again, not the top of the priority, but if Judge could overtake the home run lead from Cal Raleigh by the time the break hits, I would enjoy it.
1-1.
Yes, I would, Chet. I would enjoy it. Anyways, Judge at 360, 33 homers, 74 RBIs.
And the pitch.
I would have fucking slapped that shit
1-2.
over the bleachers, Chet. Yo, one thing on the Mets series, and I'm not complaining. I hope this, or not hope, I know what the situation is. It's a different ball every series because MLB is a joke. But we definitely had the juice ball this past weekend in Queens. No doubt. No doubt. High drive, center field. That's fine.
Rodriguez is there. 2 down.
I didn't think it was gone, but I did have my hopes up. 2 down. Let's go, Belly. Belly's obviously been great. We've talked about him a lot.
Cody Bellinger made an incredible.
And yeah, we did a full like 45, 50-minute stream last night, just kind of like a State of the Union. Check it out if you haven't already. It was a good time.
You know, Michael, when you were, describing the play live, I was
Blue,
liking
okay.
it because it was a great play.
About 2 inches inside,
Down,
off the
that
plate.
play's not made.
Call
Chances
for a
are
strike.
The Yankees they're going to probably lose that game.
Boone called it the play of the year. 0-2 on Bellinger.
Let's go, Belly.
One, two. Here's the play we're talking about, Paul.
Yes, and it's kind of a sinking line drive. That's hard enough, but then to make that play and then just throw a strike to first base, it completely changed that inning, if not the whole game.
Swing.
All right.
Miss. Gets him on the slide.
Score this first, Chad. All good. All good. So what did Gilbert's pitch count end up being? Oh, dude, what the F? Shit, my bad, chat. I didn't realize the box score was not updated. I'm sorry. My bad. All right. I'll keep my eye on that. So what's that say? 18 pitches in the first for Gilbert. not bad considering Jason's at bat. Anyways, Warren looked solid in the first. Keep it up, and then we'll have 4, 5, 6 in the top of the second. I'm going to pull you guys up in 2 seconds. And yo, something that sucks, chat, the fucking Blue Jays schedule this week, man. I mean, like, we've faced these teams too, at least the A's we had, but the Blue Jays got the White Sox and the A's this week. So we got to make sure this shit does not get worse than it already is. They're after winning game 1 last night, Toronto, while we were off, AL East lead is now at a 3.5 game deficit for us. So, not to be a broken record, but it's a big week of baseball for us, man. Big week. Alrighty. What up, Chad? How we doing, yo? What's going on? I got 2 super chats? God damn. Yo, before I get into these ones, I want to shout out my guy Theo last night. I hope you saw it, brother, but I didn't realize you sent in a super chat until after I technically, put that screen up to, go away to end the stream. And then we came back as I saw you sent one in. Just want to say thanks again, though, dude. I really do appreciate it. But let's see here. Let's see what we got. And yo, speaking of Theo, man, goddamn, sends in 2 $5 super chats. Says, "Sup, Dan? I know some people have started comparing this team to 2023. What are your takes on that? I don't think there's really any comparison at all. Now, I guess it stems from the vibes, quote unquote, which always equates to performance. If you play poorly, you're gonna have bad vibes, which they certainly have been doing. In 2023's case, though, that only happened because Judge went down. Now, the supporting cast was, certainly not as good as it should have been, and that is in large part why we fell out of it so hard without Judge. But remember, at the time when Judge got hurt in LA, the Yankees were 11 games over 500. In this case, this year, again, like last night we were talking about it, this summer swoon, it's really divided by very different swoons. Like the first 2 weeks was the offense was slumping, all of a sudden not hitting. That's where I'm like, yo, be patient. It's going to be over soon because that shit will happen. It just will. And we're seeing it. Like the offense has looked a lot better in July. They've averaged 6 runs per game. The issue, though, now is the concern about the pitching staff. A lot of it's to do with injuries, yes, like losing Cruz, awful. Losing Clark, awful. Really, really awful. But also, some guys not performing the way they should. Rodon getting shelled in Queens the other day, can't happen. Can't happen. Right now, the Yankees have to win Fried starts, which they did, have to win Rodon starts, and Rodon really didn't give him a chance to win the other day. Nice play by Peraza, 1 dead. But yeah, no, that's what I was saying, and especially in regards to the bullpen, I want to get a reliever in now, yesterday. Yeah, I don't, as for 2023, I mean, I guess Yankee fans are upset, so it's similar in that sense, but it's really not all that comparable in my opinion. And shit, you sent in 2 super chats asking the same thing. Man, Theo, I appreciate you so much, dude. I really do. Thanks, man. Hey, Dan, we're talking about Spencer Jones possibly getting promoted to AAA a couple weeks ago. Now at AAA, dude is raking. Yes, he is. Yeah, Jones is, I don't know if the K percentage has gone down. That, of course, has been a big topic of conversation with him, but the power has been there. He is doing very well so far at AAA. Now, there's really no world where he'll get called up this year. I mean, we already have enough. We have too many outfielders as it is, as we know. But, yo, I'll tell you this, not a hot take, but George Lombard is kind of known to be untouchable as far as Yankee prospects goes. In the right deal, I'd say everybody else is on the table, and that includes Spencer Jones. So the timing of, I don't want to say the timing, I mean, no matter what, he's a big prospect for us. You'd want him to succeed this year. But there's a lot of hype surrounding him right now, and if there's a deal that exists that, is worth Spencer Jones, I'll kind of leave it at that. I'm down. But yeah. So there's DJ on the bench. I'll pull you guys back up after this half inning. We got a 2-2 count on Luke Raleigh, or Raleigh, however the hell you say it. Strike 3, 2 dead. Attaboy. Nice changeup.
Good change up here. Great movement down and away off the plate. Michael, as a hitter, sometimes you can really pick up that change-up grip, the circle change-up, and as a hitter, like a light bulb goes off in your head, off speed, but, when you get that much movement going away. I
think I'm finally done sweating, chat. Thank goodness. Woo! It's fucking sprinting home like a kid off the school bus before, dripping sweat. Ground ball right side. Let's see. Nice play by Goldy. Had a boy over to Warren. Inning over. Let's go, chat. Yo, a very quick scoreless second for Warren. And his pitch count's got to be in 32 pitches now through 2. So really so far so good for him. And let's go hit. We got 4, 5, and 6. Stanton are now everyday second baseman again. Jazz Chisholm Jr. And Goldschmidt. So Stanton, Jazz, Goldy. Let's get on the board, chat. Hell, I'm pulling you guys back up already. What's going on, yo? Yeah, click like on the stream if you haven't already. It does help out a lot, as you guys know. Let's see. Hector says, you under air conditioning, Dan. Yeah, I do got the air on. Once I walk into my crib, yo, like, I'm chilling. I just had a little, sweat left over, I guess you could say. Like, there's one thing about, like, sweating, but also my hair's, like, decently long again at this point, and it's like, I could stop sweating, but my hair's still drenched and dripping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, absolutely, Jason. Great inning. Morgan says, Warren needed this good early start. Keep it up. Absolutely. Now we got to go hit, and hope he finishes strong, of course, and then we'll see what the bullpen is when we get there. But Den says, yo, Dan, quick question. Is John Boy doing another Talking Yanks live in August like they did last year? Talking Yanks live, like in-person live? I'm not sure, but to be honest, I would guess yes. Like, there'll be some sort of a Talking Yanks event, but I'm not fully aware. Let's see here. We got Smelly asked Dan, thoughts on the 2 scratches tonight? I'm hearing is for Suarez. Wait, what? You ain't hearing that. But yo, there was a scratch in AAA for the notable one would be Everson Pereira. Have we found out, Chad, if that's? There's no reports that it's because of injuries yet. But we'll keep our eyes on it. Yeah, but if you haven't heard, Everson Pereira was scratched from the AAA lineup today, as well as, who is it, like Brian De La Cruz. Nothing crazy, but could that be like a reliever deal? I don't know. Nah, Theo, you're the man. You got to apologize for that, brother. Love you guys, chat. Yeah, like in-person and Talking Yanks. I think so. I would guess they are going to do another Talking Yanks event. What up, Julia? How am I feeling about the series? To be honest, very nervous. Very nervous. But here we are. Bottom second. Here's Stanton.
4, 5, and 6 for the Yankees against Gilbert.
I'll make sure I keep an eye on the box score.
Gotta tell you, I like Carapaz's call.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. You know, I'm wondering, is he lifting his arm? Is he going too slow? No, he's in on it.
Type of umpires you don't let ring you up, though. You won't put the ball in play because
Swing and a miss. Stanton down swinging.
Stanton goes down on strikes.
All right, let's go, Jazz.
Tall, lanky delivery. Off-speed pitch, Stanton way out in front. And that's a split finger, and it goes down. And we've seen a lot of good split fingers over the past couple weeks.
So here's the All-Star, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
High drive, center field, decently hit. Rodriguez back in front of the track. 2 dead.
And in front of the track, he makes the play. As much as Jazz thought.
Yeah, Jazz thought that ball was possibly out.
You see, Rodriguez had problems at the end of that. It's kind of the twilight, but I think off the bat, Jazz
I'm going to check the Mariners bullpen after this half inning. We
got
got 2 dead, bottom second.
Yeah, you look at the
Now, yo, speaking of the offense getting, I don't say officially back on track, but they've been good in July. They just have been. Paul Goldschmidt, I know it's only, it's 4 games he's played. He's hitting .330 in July.
And a strike.
He's racked up a couple multi-hit games, looked good in Queens. So we'll see where that goes. No matter what, we're chilling in the sense that, you can just platoon if you have to, which we'll probably do anyways. Goldy against lefties, Rice against right-handers. Ball.
Goldschmidt, 6 hits in his last 19 at-bats.
Yep.
It's much better against left-handed pitching. 410 against righties, hitting .239 to .284 overall.
Come on, Goldy.
Tell you what, though, he made some plays in that Subway Series. Wow. He can play first base.
Yep.
Yeah, early in the year, we kept saying, well, that's a nice play by Gold, but we're starting to get used to it day in and day out.
Yeah, that's him.
Ground ball to short.
Crawford.
All right.
And the Yankees go down in order.
Game's starting to zoom by, Chad. We're scoreless through 2. So let's hope Warren keeps it up, and then, you know, offense will ideally get going, which I'm sure it will. Not too concerned about that. But let me, speaking of the offense getting going, I do want to check the Mariners bullpen this year and see how good they are. I assume, what's his name? It's Munoz, right? Munoz, however you say it, their closer. He's typically always nasty. I haven't checked his stats this year. I assume it's kind of the same deal as always. But let's see. Let's see the Mariners' bullpen ERA. The good old reliable bullpen ERA, chat. Seattle this year is 8th in baseball with a 3.57 bullpen ERA. If you're wondering where we're at a 4.03 bullpen ERA. That's 18th in baseball. So their pen's pretty good, at least in the overall body of work this year. I'm not sure what the current situation is with like injuries or anything. Let's see what Munoz. Yeah, Andres Munoz. Let's see. Fuck, goddamn, he's been nasty this year. Jesus Christ. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. He is nasty, but he's especially nasty this year. He's got a 1.06 in 34 innings pitched. 45 Ks in those 34 innings. So, we made the score against Gilbert, chat. Made the score against Gilbert. Anyways, top 3 coming up. Alrighty. What'd everybody do today, yo? Everybody have a good Tuesday? I certainly hope so. Theo says, Dan, I know yesterday you said you weren't worried about missing the playoffs. How confident are you still in that? Just curious. Dude, I mean, not much would have changed from yesterday. We didn't play, and I wouldn't judge off the first, 2 innings of this game. But no, I mean, as far as the playoffs go, it's a lot to do with, look at the rest of the American League, man. I mean, who's catching us? The Angels or, the Red Sox? I still very much believe in this team in that regard, even with the current state of the pitching staff. My concerns about, what the next few weeks could mean if we don't improve instantly and just address the bullpen in some way as soon as possible. Ground ball, one dead. Let me wrap up this thought. I get worried about the AL East and I get worried about the playoffs. Now, I think no matter what, they will make the trades that, at least on paper, are necessary. They'll get multiple relievers. They're going to get some sort of third baseman. And they got to get a starter, too. But if you don't do that until the last week of July, yo, the AL East deficit could be 6 games by then or worse. So, I mean, that's really where the worry and concern stems from, not so much the playoff picture. But, yo, you can't be losing games. So, you know what I'm saying? Dan, did you ever get the video I sent you last week? I did not, no.
That no-hitter is pretty special because...
A bad would you rather? Have the Yankees lose a World Series to the Mets or get swept by the Dodgers again? Oh, Leo, I can't even really answer that, man. That's would you rather be, death by gun or death by cyanide? You know what I'm saying?
I remember leaving the stadium in Cleveland. I went running for the.
And that goes to really losing the World Series, period. I don't really care who it's to. Although, I won't deny, losing the World Series to the Mets would be fucking dreadful.
My mind, and my good friend Scott Kamenicki and Jimmy Key helped me through that, and it just shows you how life can change.
Sorry, who's in the booth? Is this Jim Abbott right now? Word. What up, Jim?
You're on the field a lot for no-hitters. 3 perfect games, a lot of no-hitters. What was that one like?
It was obviously a great day, and that was a tough lineup. I mean, you just saw a couple swinging back. You saw Albert.
That shit really is crazy, man. I mean, dude didn't have a fucking arm.
A lineup to go, and I understand you gave it up in Cleveland. And
in case you weren't aware of that.
To turn it around that quick is pretty.
But no, I mean obviously in the most complimentary way. That's what baseball truly
is,
insane.
That's what baseball is. You get up. You have to have a short memory. You get up the next day and you do it again.
How did this runner get on first? I was busy yapping.
Yeah, Kenny Loft and Manny Ramirez had just been called up to that team. Jim Thome, they were stacked.
This is how stacked they were. Lofton, Baerga, Bell, a youngster named Manny Ramirez. Jim Thome went to the Hall of Fame. That's a great lineup, not a good lineup.
Yeah, some speed at the top of the lineup with Lofton.
Cole Young single to right field.
You remember he tried to bunt in the 9th inning.
Let's go, Will.
Off the 9th inning and
fly ball center field, not deep. Belly's got it. 2 dead.
Raining down on.
that doesn't go over well.
Yeah.
So that brought us back to the top of the order. That was J.P. Crawford. So now we got J-Rod and if he gets on, next up is Cal Rowley.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember all the the
damn, so J-Rod's OBP is just barely over 300, slugging below 400. That's crazy, man.
Kind of our question mark off the bat if they're going to be a hit or not. And once it's all said and done, you go through it, and I'm sure you have, Jimmy. every pitch, every batter, you know, what could have happened different. And it's just, you know, those special days.
Now, I know you do motivational speaking. Do you miss playing the game?
I do. Yeah, I miss it. Yeah, I miss, seeing friends and the clubhouse. I still have those dreams, that the game's starting and I'm getting dressed and getting ready to go out there and I can't find my glove and everything.
But gosh,
the dream always starts happy.
It's really
nice pitch. Goddamn.
I told you I could hear Bob Shepard saying my name and I couldn't get my socks on. Come on, I got to hit. I'm not ready. Yeah, that's weird. You said that about that dream.
I have it. But it always starts that I'm back in the clubhouse. I'm with my teammates. I'm happy. Like, oh my gosh.
Go, Chad. 1-1 on J-Rod. 2 down.
The game
runner off first.
So
Top 3, no score.
But I do, it's so nice to be back here. And I have to tip my cap to the Yankee organization. They've been so sweet and embraced this project and this film, and I'm very, very thankful for that.
I'm kind of out of the loop, yo. He's got a film coming out?
I can't recommend it enough. I mean, I have no dog in the fight. I'm just telling you, I'm going to make my kids watch it because it shows you that in life anything is possible. Jim never let anything stand in his way of doing what he wanted to do. He didn't look at himself as disabled or anything like that. You just played baseball. And you played football, too. I told Paul that. He didn't even know that you were a quarterback.
Come on, Will.
You kept that a secret from me. What's up with that?
Well, I didn't even know anything about baseball or football, and then our head coach called me up and said, hey, we'll figure this out. You can throw a football. We'll figure out how to get the snap. We'll make the handoff. I was surrounded by a lot of great people.
And you were an incredible fielder. Again, we know you were not born with a right hand, but it just seems so natural. Even in slow motion, I don't know how you did it, Jim.
It was like tying my shoes. It became
Come on, Will.
second nature. It was instinctual. It's
a big pitch, Chad. Big pitch. 3-2 on J-Rod. Runner already off first. There's 2 outs. You either get him out or you extend the inning and face Cal Riley with 2 on. See what he goes with here. I feel like the obvious pitch is to throw a sinker and just,
on Sunday,
either get over the plate for strike 3 or yes, let's go. I'll take it. And it was a sinker. 94 gets a swing and a miss. I was really assuming get a ground ball, whatever it is, but J-Rod's struggles continue. Will Warren's looking good through 3, chat. And so far, so good on the pitching end of things, which, as you know, is my main concern here, as I'm sure most of us. So far, so good through 3 innings. So what does that really mean? Not all that much, but hey, let's go hit, yo. Let's go hit. How we doing, chat? How we doing? Dan used to play blitzball. Was scrolling through Facebook and saw a clip, and I swear it had to be you. Oh, hell yeah. Not used to, Danny. Hey, Danny boy, what's up, brother? Yeah, that's part of what I do for John Boy in the JM warehouse. I'm on the blitzball right now. Dude, I love blitzball, man. I'll tell you. Not so much hitting, and that's really because, I'm not good at hitting, but pitching, man, that's my shit, dog. I love blitzball, dude. And I could fucking dice you up, Chad, let me tell you. Anyways, dude, ESPN, fucking goddamn. Now, I got to keep my eye on it and make sure I'm refreshing the box score. You know what I'm going to do? I keep my phone on D&D. I'm going to add you to my favorite list, Morgan, so that way if you text me on D&D, it goes through. So you're getting ultra priority. And don't stress about it too much more, but if you do happen to see the box score, you can just shoot me a text and I'll, if I'm not noticing it, I'll go off that. Do not disturb. Let's see. We'll allow notifications. Yo, Morg. So now it's Dan Rourke Sr. and you. They get the pass through my do not disturb. Tom, you ain't gonna dice me. Actually, no, you probably would dice me in blitzball. Word up. I can't hit for shit, but I'll tell you, man. I can't speak, but because we recorded Captain's League blitzball about a month ago now, a few weeks ago now. It comes out in August. I'm not gonna give away any spoilers, but I'm excited for you guys to see my pitching, yo, and I'm not playing when I say that. Let's see, do I have any of these clips up still that I can show you? No. It's all gone. Oh, look at this fastball to Jack Doyle. That's not the Jack Doyle.
They do play that game in shorts.
Watch this shit.
They have to guess the speed exactly.
Watch this shit, yo. This is not from... This I can show you. Oh! You ain't touching that, Tom. You guys ain't touching that. Anyways, here we go. We got 7, 8, 9. We got Wells. Wells, Volpe, Peraza. Shout out Jim Abbott, yo. That was good shit.
And part of the documentary is that all the children that he impacted that were born with that same thing, where they were born without.
Yo, chat. Anybody know the deal with this documentary, by the way, the Jim Abbott one? Is that coming out on
to see that look, you can have a normal life. You can.
By the way, I know a lot of stuff we already discussed yesterday, but for those who are, weren't in yesterday's stream, Got to mention, very promising and exciting to a degree. It's only one series, but Wells looked good. 2 homers in the Subway Series this past weekend. Oh, here you go. July 13th, 9 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. And I like that it's on ESPN because ESPN does a damn good job with their documentaries. Only downside is we won't be able to really do like a watch party for it. Like, well, I guess we could, but that wouldn't be fun. I want to show, when I do a documentary, like I want to be able to show it on the screen. I love you guys. You're hyping me up, my man. Dan, who do I bet on for the home run derby? What up, Chris? Shit, man, I don't even know who's in the home run derby. I know Cal is. How about Pete not doing it, by the way? Wells ground ball to second, 1 dead. I don't know, man. Like, I'll probably turn the All-Star game on, but like, not really my thing, to be honest. I'm taking those 4 days to like reset and get ready for the second half. And yes, chat, I am on the fucking team. Okay. I need to reset myself. I got PTO with John Boy too, bro. I'm pumped. Monday through Thursday of next week. Like legitimate PTO, paid time off. I'm off, chat.
The one who seemed most comfortable was Jimmy Key. He got in his bag.
I'm getting ads my own stream now. Anyways, I'll pick you guys back up after this half inning, which will probably be in 5 seconds. This game is zooming. 1-0 count, 1 out on Volt.
1-1 on Volpe.
You know, you heard Jim Abbott mention Jimmy Key, and that's one guy that I look back that I don't think got enough credit. How many people he helped and influenced.
Slight drizzle
You know, he was a big part
at the stadium.
of the
Oh shit! And I just saw lightning outside. Goddamn! Everybody take cover, chat. 1-2 on Volpe. Swings through a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Yo, I don't know how much you guys check the weather forecast, but like, dude, this whole week is like, it's got to be a mistake. It's fucked. It's a rain. The forecast has rain in it every single day. Thunder.
And I'm not going to give
shit. Chat, take cover. Oh, badass, dude. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sorry.
They just changed that. Okay, it's not acceptable to lose here anymore.
I get really hyped about Thunder.
Like that as well.
Fly ball, not decently hit. 2 dead. But what I just got excited about, sorry for anybody that may have thought that was game related, I apologize. I'll try not to do that again. But something I love about like I grew up in Southern Jersey, Jersey Shore, and now of course, you know, I live in North Jersey, Hoboken. It's like what I see outside my window is what's going on at the stadium. That loud ass burst of thunder I just heard is what the stadium definitely just reacted to, and they all went, "Oh, cool shit." I'm at the ballpark right now, basically.
There's Oswald Peraza.
Anyways, 2 dead. Here's Peraza. I need to do something, huh? What do you say, old pal?
Nah, I don't want you leaving me, Paul, but I do want you to know that as we were talking, there was a big bolt of lightning.
I saw that.
Yeah, yo. Chat, take cover, man. Everybody needs to bunker down, get inside, you know, get the game going. Maybe make yourself a nice, like, dish of dinner. And if I wasn't, like, doing the watch party and I was still, like, really into MLB, 1-1 on Peraza, like, MLB The Show. Oh, the best would be storm outside, especially on a summer night. AC cranking, get yourself some food, game going. You got you're playing like PlayStation or whatever while you're watching the game. Hopefully a third screen with me on it too. I don't like rain. Like seeing rain in the forecast pisses me off. But when you're like done for the day, like I already, you know, handled all my business. Everything's done. Like I went to the gym already. Obviously, you know, was at the office earlier. Like I'm here now. There's nothing else for me to do but just watch the game. Like by all means, downpour outside. Give me thunder and lightning as long as my power doesn't go out. Or there's no delay. All right, so Peraza pops out to second base, inning over, and the Yankees have yet to record a hit. Yes, that is correct. Wait, what? Don't tell me we're getting a fucking rain delay, man. And that's my fault too. I was gassing up the idea of rain. I don't want a delay. I do not want a delay. Oh God, there's a flood watch, chat. Oh no. Oh heaven almighty. Chat. We got some fucking storms coming. We got some storms. I leave for Army boot camp in 3 weeks. Wish me luck, boys. Yo, Danny, good luck, man. Props to you, brother. Good luck, dude. Dan, I work in aviation. I am the weather. Well, then, can you tell them to knock it off, please? I do not want a delay. I'm very much down for thunder and lightning, but I'm good off for the delay, dude. What up, Anna? No, I know. I know. I ain't moving to LA, dude. What are you saying? You know I ain't moving to LA, Jason. Do I look like somebody? Dude, I was in LA one time in my life, and I took a red eye back that night because I just wasn't about it. We've had crazy storms in Connecticut recently. I feel like around here, we had a pretty good one like a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago by now. And then it was just gorgeous for, I guess it was about a week ago we were getting rain. And then 4th of July, the whole weekend was like awesome. So maybe this is like our, you know, I don't know. Back end of the deal, we got to get screwed now for the whole entire week. Victor says you should do a watch party from the stadium. That'd be sick, but like I don't know if that's plausible without the help of the Yankees, because internet connection at a stadium isn't great. So I would need to like get on the press pass Wi-Fi, and I'm not sure how good that is. Probably a pipe dream, but to be honest, I like being in my crib anyways. Bro, you live in Jersey? Damn right I do. I love Jersey, and I don't plan on ever leaving. I don't plan on ever leaving the tri-state area, dude. I mean, I will like if my future wife like forces me to, blah blah. Like, oh, we gotta take the kids on vacation. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say. But it'll be in the off season. And my boy Ryan Cohen was getting on me today for not going to happy hour. You know, we have happy hours for our big all hands meeting, and it's like, bro, I don't miss games, and he doesn't miss games either. But like, I have a certain routine that if I don't check each box, I go to sleep at night unfulfilled. You know what I'm saying? No, I know, Matt. It is going to. It's at 100% chance of rain in the 8 o'clock hour, so we might be going into a little rain delay. But for now, we're still playing. Warren back out for top of the 4th, no score. I'll pick you guys back up after this half inning. Here's Cal Raleigh. We got 3-4-5 for the Mariners. That's let's click this back up too. Raleigh, Arizona, and Rosarena and Polanco. And Raleigh grounds out again, 1 dead. So Polanco's come back down to earth a little bit. Remember, he got off to that crazy start. He's on deck now, Jorge Polanco. He got off to a great start. Falling down a little bit, but, you know, stats still in a solid place. OPS around 750. I don't know who this Canzone guy is, or Canzone. I could do a calzone tonight. I'm not going to. Maybe I would. But the idea of that does sound pretty good. I had ramen noodle for lunch, chat. Because we had pizza in the office, and I had a slice, so I ain't complaining. But like, I went for a second slice like later on in the afternoon, like around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and there's no pizza left. We had our meeting coming up, so I didn't want to leave. Right now, it does not look so I made some ramen in the microwave. And it was quite delicious, I won't lie. Nice play, Cap. 2 dead. But yeah, so Kay just said that it's looking very ominous, and it certainly is. We knock on wood, I don't want this obviously, but we're probably headed for a delay relatively soon, chat. But for now, we're playing ball. Just playing ball, huh? Just playing ball. What movie, chat? What movie is that from?
Polanco, top of the 4th inning, nothing.
Just playing ball, huh? Just playing ball.
Have retired in order all 3 innings.
Hint, it's a movie that, you know, I ain't going to be throwing very, very many quotes out of. Like, you know, it'd probably get me in trouble, and rightfully so. But I do like that line. I'm going to pull the chat real quick and see if you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, shit, y'all got it. Yep, 42. Yep, way to be. Ben, Santosh, Den, Christian, Iran, Tom, Ballsy, MLB channel. Yep, y'all got it. Good shit. 42.
Backing up Goldschmidt, it's a foul ball.
Who said that again?
The one thing that Warren did in that game.
It wasn't Pee Wee Reese, was it? Was it Pee Wee Reese? I can see the face of the guy that did it, but that's not.
After the first inning, and said, it's just not my night.
Was it Pee Wee Reese?
But he persevered and battled and ended up throwing about 100 pitches over 4 innings, and that saved the bullpen a bit.
And if you remember the highlights of the comeback, and you keep seeing the Yankee.
Yeah, it was Pee Wee Reese, right? Yeah, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. He was, oh my God, he was great in that movie, man.
He's off the hook for a win or a loss.
I would say, yo, this might be a hot take, but obviously I'm a little bit biased to the sport. I think that might be his best performance ever. He was phenomenal in that. I remember seeing that in theaters. April 2013, my dad picked me up. It was me and my brother picked me up from school, Tom's River Intermediate East, and went to the movie theater and saw it. That was badass. That was good shit. Slight drizzle. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Polanco. Fouls it away.
Still 2-2.
Check my other recording. 55 pitches for Warren. Bro, you can hear it in the crowd. They all know it's coming. We know it's coming.
I got weather people on the Upper West Side saying
it was foretold
the Upper West Side.
Light rain?
Yeah, light
that there would be some showers.
It's the hard stuff with the lightning.
Yeah, this is light rain. What's coming is fucking cats and
I want to
dogs.
say the word torrential.
I do love saying cats and dogs, Chad. Full count.
3-2.
Dude,
2
fucking
outs.
box score. What the hell?
Strike.
Nice, Warren. Attaboy.
Go down looking. Warren looks great.
There we go. Sorry about the box score. I don't know why it's like pausing every 2 batters, it seems.
Yes.
Anyways, that is K number 4 for Warren. Somebody's in trouble outside. Hope they're all right. But, yo, maybe we can get a run on the board, chat, before the torrential downpour begins. And to do so, we got top of the order. We got Jason, Judge, Belly. Yankees are still looking for the first hit. I don't like to say, like, oh, let's at the very least get that, because it's kind of how I feel about everything. Like, if you don't win, you fucking lose. Like, if you go to the World Series and lose, who gives a shit? With the Yankees, I mean, I don't want to get no hit, but in the end, all I care about is, like, if they get the first hit here but don't score, like, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But, yes, get your first hit, get runners on, or hit a solo homer, whatever it is. Give me a run. Oh, you hear that, chat? Oh, my God. It's like a freaking 24-hour, like, YouTube ambiance playlist or something outside. You guys probably can't hear from my mic, but... yo, let's do a little location call. Don't dox yourself or nothing, but we'll do this from time to time. Where are you guys watching from? And I also am asking the people that like may just be like in Jersey or in New York. Like, if you're local, word up, and let me know like what it's looking like outside your window. But also you could be from a foreign country or something. God bless you. Anyways, yeah, top of the order coming up for the Yanks. Luna says thanks for the live stream. My pleasure, yo. My pleasure. And Danny, again, I want to say, man, like, good luck in the. You said it is the Army you're joining? You got boot camp in a few weeks? Good luck, brother. We're thinking about you. We're rooting for you. In, like, a good way. That's awesome. Like, you'll be all right. You're not going to, you know. My man. Let's see. We got, oh, shit. Santos, Upper West Side. Huh? Okay. My man. I see you. What do you do for a living? Old money or new? Nah. That's sick. Granby, Connecticut. Long Island. Yep. Cam Schlitter pitching tomorrow. Can't wait for that. We'll be live. Destin, Florida. Okay. San Diego for DBK. Word up. White Plains, New York. Alabama for Bobes. All right. Then, as I told you, Ohio, word. Tuxedo, New York. That is a place, isn't it? I have heard of that. Miami, Florida, word up. Somerset. Yo, Richie, I was thinking about going to I've been before to Somerset. Really quick, let me just read the rest of this. We got, oh, Thomas from Ireland. Yo, word up. That's like, you know, I'm Irish as hell, yo. Like, that's like the one thing. On Ancestry.com, yo, that's our main piece of the pie. Is, Ireland, being Irish and all. Morgan, of course, Nashville, Los Angeles. Yeah, we're spread out. Anyways, with Somerset, yeah, I want to go soon. I think I'm going to take my dad, you know, be able to see Lombard and all that. Jason Flies one, popped up. Third base will be 1 out. I want to hear what this is about. This is about Leiter. Anyways, I went to Somerset one time. It was to watch Drew Thorpe pitch, who, of course, was in the Juan Soto deal. Now with Chicago, got Tommy John and all that.
Information in the post game, but this is a bullpen that has taken some hits lately with Cruz on.
And again on Leiter, man, like, listen, Leiter is kind of like, it's at the point where like that has not worked out. He started off the season really well, but it's tapered off. He has not been good. He's not very reliable. But even so, man, like, it's not ideal to lose another arm in the pen. So regardless of how you feel about him, like, it ain't the loss of Fernando Cruz, but it's still not ideal, man. And again, if you didn't hear, Clayton Beater's back up as the corresponding move. Let's go, Cap. Give me a homer. Give me 34. Let's go. And I know it technically would be 35 because a homer in Tampa. And by no means would I fault anybody for blaming that. But it's like, I don't even want to think about that because like, they didn't give him that home run, so it's just going to piss me off even more. Now, I will be mentioning if he flourishes the record again, which he probably will, so, you know. Anyways, the 1-1, 2-1.
To the bag.
You know, Michael, I can remember you go get those MRI.
Box score good? Thank God.
The imagings, and you ask the nurse, the tech or
Look
something.
at that guy in the blue screen.
How's it look? And they give you this look. I'm not allowed to read it, but it's just like you just looked at me like my head just fell off. So I remember one lady said, "Well, it's just you're not going to be
come on, Cap."
For a while. How's that? Like, okay.
Who the hell's calling me on the telephone during the goddamn game? Let's go, Cap. Rain's starting to come down now.
2-2 on Judge. Fly ball to center in the first.
Come on, Cap. Give me something. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Judge. 1 out, no score. Bottom 4. Swing and a miss. Gilbert gets Judge.
Strikes. 2 away.
2 dead.
Well, again, we talk about his split finger. Coming into the game, hitters were hitting 100 off of it. So when he can get ahead, and you see how split those fingers are, well, he gets that knuckling effect.
I'll say this, chat. If we're going to have a rain delay, I want it to be right after this inning, and I want to just, like, start clean, give me the 5th. No, like, if we don't score here, that is. I would look at it like a, you know, Act 2 of the game. Which we're technically in Act 2 now. But you know what I'm saying? Be like, all right. We don't get a hit here. We don't score. It's just like, all right. If you're going to kill it for a bit, kill it, and then we'll start fresh with 5 innings to go. New game, just short. You know what I'm saying? And it might be a long delay, too. And we ain't got no Knicks to watch this time in the meantime. That one dropped the middle. Ah, let's go. Base hit. Word up. Chat, don't tell me we're not fucking back. Do not tell me we're not back. The Yanks are starting to wear the Liberty Green a little more. I feel like they weren't as much as last year. Like earlier in the year, they weren't wearing the Liberty Green as much. Belly's got some on now. I gotta get me some Liberty Green. Yeah, word.
It's nothing but a ground ball.
Not Mariner Green, Liberty Green. I like that shit. Big fan of the Statue of Liberty.
It's all a base hit.
All right, let's go, Stan. What do you say, huh? How about a Stanton homer? You know what? I don't love the call, but that's a good pitch, and I will accept it. It's fine.
So Gilbert had a flexor strain.
Stan's got the beard going. More so like a handlebar mustache in this angle. No, it's a beard.
All that much this year.
Similar to what I got going, you know. Swing and miss, so too.
He had a really good season last year.
Got up to a great start this year in April before that injury, too.
It's kind of like the range like at the tier just below.
3.23 ERA, led
like
the majors
what would be a delay? It's coming down.
And he was 6th in Cy Young.
It's like the kind of rain where it's a nuisance. It's like either rain or don't.
But here's what's weird, and that's why when people
which no, it's coming down. It's raining.
Really look at record anymore.
But it's going to get worse.
Pitch.
Where's Al Roker? What's he up to these days?
The Mariners were 15 and 18 in his starts.
Probably bullshit. Probably getting ready for the Macy's Day Parade. I do like the Macy's Day Parade. No, he went. God damn it. No, he didn't. Ha.
Possibly winning.
What do I know?
National League Cy Young Award.
Nothing.
With a losing record because
1-2 on Stan. Runner off first. 2 dead.
Didn't King Felix do that? Did he have 13?
Yeah, Stan's got a little beard going, yo. I like that.
That was really the first time where you noticed.
We saw him doing that a lot while he was on the IL, but I feel like since he's been back, it's been mostly clean shaven. Ah!
Down goes Stanton. Gilbert looked
God damn.
really sharp. No
yeah, he looks
hit,
alright.
no errors, only one man left. Yankees
okay. Dude, we're on to the 5th already, bro. It's been we've been playing for an hour. I don't like these quick-ass games. All right, Chad. I'm going to pull you guys up. Let's see how you're feeling. Maybe ask a question or two. Ask and I will answer. And we ever play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? Great game. They got to make a 3rd one. And a 3rd one. I don't mean a fucking remake of the game I've already played 6 times. You know what I'm saying? And the sequel, of course. I actually played the sequel first. Anyways, how we doing, chat? Yo, we got over 160 people in here. Click like on the stream, if you don't mind. Helps out a bunch. I would really appreciate it, especially before the delay. Okay, Dan, why does Stanton get fooled like that so badly? I mean, that's even when he's going well. That'll happen, Joseph. We know that. But definitely wasn't an ugly swing for sure. Let's see here. When will Stanton get hot? I mean, I technically obviously don't know, but, you know, once you give him a clutch, you need a clutch situation for Stanton probably to, like, I don't know, ignite a hot streak. But I don't worry about him. The main thing, though, is, like, if I were to, like, put a plan in place to get him hot, it would be every day at bats. Like, every day at bats. At this point, he's been off the IL for a few weeks, and I know we don't need him to really be in there until October, like, every day, which he will be. But, yo, I'll tell you, man, like, until this slump is officially over, which I didn't want to throw the word officially out there because it's fucking not even close to being, like, unofficially over. But I kind of want Stanton in there as much as possible, man. Like, I want to see him on a daily basis, like, him and Judge. They are the 2 faces of this team offensively. Like I want to die with Stanton's presence. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going to die. I'm talking about the season. But, like, Stanton can lead us out. Like, when I hit that homer in Toronto the other day, like, that was so fucking Stanton-like. You know what I'm saying? Not articulated great, but I hope you know what I mean. Dan, did you see my question? I did not, Luna. Oh, Dan, if we sweep the Cubs, will you bring back the franchise stream during the All-Star break? Nah, probably not, Luna. To be honest, I'm probably going to do a total reset during those few days. What is this? Cap, no, don't be diving in the rain.
Well, I'd say Aaron Judge took that. That ball was a foot or so in front of him.
Yeah, Cap, come on, man. I mean, I love the effort. I'm not knocking him. We don't need that. Anyways, leadoff single.
Kind of popped up, even hit him in the head.
Oh, God, I did not like that. Anyway, I'll be back up after this half inning.
Thank goodness he gloved it and kept it in front of him.
Hope you're all right, Cap. I mean, I guess he's good. Still got to be doing that. He seems fine. Good effort. All right, what do we got? That was rally, so we got 7, 8, 9, runner off first. Nobody out, top 5.
What's going on is, I think I heard Carapazza say, my bad.
For what?
So runner on first base, here is Dominic.
The home plate umpire apparently said, my bad. Write down the date and time, chat. That never happens.
Canzone's 3rd big league season, called up last month, and he has hit so
He's
well
been good, god damn.
that he has established himself as the right fielder against right-handers.
Yeah, good for him.
Dan Wilson says he's
He looks like
taking
somebody I
advantage
know.
of getting an opportunity and making the most of it.
Ground ball. Let's see if we can. Oh, God.
Volpe.
Get. Attaboy, Bolt. That's a nice play. Yo, dude, that looked nice. They didn't get the double play. They got the out at second, though. Volpe looked like a shortstop again there. Very good. And we talked about this last night, chat. We are at the point where, yo, until further notice, like, we're in year 3. We called it make or break. Like, Volpe is a bust offensively. He just is. Now, things could change. And for all I know, like, that continues through September, and he has a great October. It's like, yo, word, I don't give a shit. Fine. We need our shortstop to be rock solid. Like, that should be a sure thing. Like,
It's coming down a little bit harder now.
your shortstop making the plays is to be assumed. Volpe looked like a shortstop again right there.
Takes the strike.
And, yo, there's something nice about having Jazz back at second. Well, obviously. But, you know, shout out BBD, he mentioned this to me. It's kind of like, not like a definitive tape, but you just think about it, like, yo, Volpe's defense while Jazz was at second, like, there was no talks about, oh, he's regressed offensively. I feel like it was more so the last couple months where it became a conversation, and rightfully so, because he's been bad at short, Volpe has. I wonder if Jazz at second will make any difference there. Like, think about it. And it doesn't make much sense, because a lot of this is to do with, like, balls in the hole, Volpe to his right, which has nothing to do with who's on second. And there's a base hit to right field, but I don't know, just some drink for thought.
Bobbles the wet ball, but recovers and fires into Volpe. So
base hit to right field, first and second, one out.
First and second, one out.
Where's the damn delay? Call the game.
Hitter. Try to use that right side with a man on first base. You know, the second baseman is cheating towards the bag.
Let's go, Will. Dude, the rain is coming down, bro. Rain delay and then just restart the whole inning. These ABs shouldn't count. And I mean that. All right, here's Cole Young. Will, let's go, buddy. We gotta get out of this.
Cole Young, the number 9 batter. He singled to right center in the 3rd inning. So first and second, one man out.
And really, I'm trusting Will until this delay happens. Like, shit, man. Like, we'll see how the rest of this inning goes, but his pitch count at this point is still in a pretty damn good spot. I'm hoping for, rain delay aside, 6 innings. And, yo, we need, this is obvious, but he wasn't good this past weekend. We knew Loizago going to be fucking locked down. Loizago, Weaver, and Williams have to be good. Have to be good. Oh, it's coming down, man. God damn, cats and dogs. Ground ball right side. Let's see what happens here. Goldschmidt on a second. Be careful with the rain. On to one, holds it. Attaboy, Volt. Way to eat it. Way to eat it. Okay. They get the force out at second. So far, so good on the defense. Knock on wood. Runners in the corners, 2 dead. Big AB here. Top of the order back up for the Mariners and J.P. Crawford. Runners in the corners, 2 outs. How's he doing this year? Fuck, he's been pretty good. Not slugging, but he's certainly getting on base. 386 on base. In how many games? Has he been hurt? I'm sure he's been hurt. Whatever. They didn't tell me the games. On my stat graphic, you get the games. Just kidding. I'm not just kidding. I'm not bashing Yes, though. I like Yes. The Yankees Entertainment and Sports Network. Chat. Oh, stay in your seats. If you're wet, you're wet. Now, again, I don't like being out in the rain, But if you're in the rain, you're in the rain. Like, if I'm at the game at the stadium, like, I don't mind getting, like, I hate a rain delay, but, like, if you're soaked, that's kind of a vibe.
And a strike to Crawford.
Was that a good pitch, chat? Or was it just a good pitch because it didn't get fucking sent to the left center field bleachers?
We're in the top of the fifth, nothing. First game of the
It was a backdoor slider for a called strike, which the idea of that is nice. Got a little too much plate. Anyways, 0-1 on Crawford. Oof, I like that fastball. 1-1. Sit down, young sport.
Good to be home.
Get back in your seat.
It is.
Get a poncho.
And they treated us great, but you know what? To be in your own booth with a little elbow room.
There's a little more room in this booth, yes.
Yeah, word. I'm in my booth. I'm gonna advertise my own freaking live stream.
You know, you weren't even in there.
Who's paying the bills?
I put my stuff down and I knocked over the monitor.
Got another parking ticket today, by the way. What the hell?
We were up there. Huh?
But it's okay. I let it blow away in the wind. Which is not me littering, chat. It's the fucking town. And here we go. We got the rain. Goddamn! Couldn't we just finish the at-bat? At-bat. Alright, we got a rain delay, chat. Tarp is on the field. Let me throw an update on the Yanks app story. But yeah, man. Rain delays suck. What are you gonna do? Just sit it out.
So first and third with 2 outs and a 2-1 count.
Heavy stuff's not going to be here for a while, Michael. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Bill. Now, how long this lasts will dictate does Warren come back out? Does Gilbert come back out? Now, it benefits Seattle if they go to the bullpen, Paul, because their bullpen has been money, and the Yankee bullpen right now is almost in a state of transition as some are struggling. Injuries
All right.
to Cruz, now injuries to Leiter.
Just a little update on Yanks Ave. Let me check the weather forecast, see how long this is going to be. Again, y'all, like, we ain't got like a Knicks game to turn on in the meantime. And no, I don't have my PlayStation set up at this desk, so, you know, with all due respect, don't ask, I can't. Anyways, yo, did you guys hear that Dan's making the All-Star game? You know what, I'm not even going, Luna. Like, they had the JM All-Star meeting today, which, I don't think I was going on anyways, but again, like, I don't want to fucking be bragging, chat, but I legitimately have, like, PTO for the, like, this is my own doing, because I'm not a big, like, vacation guy, especially during the season, and, like, I have my breaks, don't get me wrong, but, like, this is my first legit PTO with John Boy. The entire All-Star break, I'm, like, actually off. I ain't going nowhere. I'll do, like, a little staycation. Anyways, Morgan says, my app says heavy rain for the next 40 minutes. God damn. You're not using AccuWeather, are you, Morgan? Please, nobody ever use AccuWeather. But I think you're right. It is going to rain for, the next 40 minutes. I mean, this is Manhattan, but it's all the same shit. Talking Jake is in the Celebrity All-Star game for real. Yeah, how about that, Morgan? That's sick. So I'll watch. There's a higher chance I watch that than the actual, like, or I watch more of that than the actual All-Star game. Love you guys to death, though. Yo, I think we'll probably Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about the ticket. I love you guys. I think I'll just hop out of here for a minute, and then we'll just pick it back up when the delay is over. Because we'll be here all night. We'll probably be like in a 45-ish minute rain delay. I'm thinking, what up, Luke? How you doing, brother? Time to play some Battlefront 2. Word up. So, yo, we'll pick it back up. We'll keep the stream going, obviously, but I'm going to step away for a little bit. We'll be back when the rain delay is over. I'll post on Yanks Ave on my Instagram story and, Facebook and all that when the delay is done. But, if not, following on that sense, like, Yankees Twitter will have it all. We'll be back when the rain delay is done. No score, top of the fifth, runners in the corners for the Mariners. 1-2 count, or 2-1 count on J.P. Crawford. That's where we stand right now. So, like Morgan said, love it. Go get some dinner, get some snacks, kick back, relax for a little bit, and I guess see you maybe around, like, let's just bank around, like, 9 o'clock, I figure. 9 o'clock we'll probably be back. Lil Bill says 1-0 Blue Jays. Yeah, gonna be tough, man. Are they playing the White Sox right now, Lil Bill? Let me check that really quick before we go. I know it's the White Sox and A's this week. So the Blue Jays got the White Sox through tomorrow, and then the A's on, let's see, Friday, I believe. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, okay. So the Blue Jays, yeah, White Sox through Thursday, and then, or excuse me, through Wednesday, and then A's on Friday. So, yeah, love you guys. See you in about 45 minutes, let's say. 9 o'clock. Oh, shit. Almost lost track of time, chat. Long time no see. All right, word up. For a second, I thought I missed a pitch. Let me post on IG that the watch party's back up and we're good to go. But, hope everybody enjoyed the rain delay. In the meantime, maybe had some dinner, kick back and relax for a little bit. 1 second, yo. I had a little Factor meal. I got some nutrition in, although it wasn't the best. And that's nothing against Factor. It's really on me because I forget to customize my box. So they just send me like random crap, and like I just had like a dish that had like squash in it. I'm not a squash guy, I don't think, chat. At least that's my latest revelation. But anyways, nice and filled up. Had a muscle milk, which was like lukewarm for a while, so it kind of was like clunky. Anyways, we're all good, chat. Let's do it. We got just where we left off. Runners in the corners, 2-1 count, 2 outs, big AB. So we're right back in it, chat. Right back in it. First pitch is grounded right to Goldschmidt, and Warren gets out of the inning, which has him now scoreless through 5, chat. And I'm gonna pull you guys up momentarily. But word up, yeah, game's back on. Warren gets out of trouble. First pitch post delay. So cool. Anyways, just to recap everything that's gone on, if you're just joining. Yankees didn't get a hit until last inning. Cody Bellinger single up the middle. But, game kind of speaks for itself. No score as of yet, entering bottom of the 5th. And it's been a very, obviously, the rain delay changes it, but, the pace of play has been quick. There has not been really long innings outside of Will Warren's first, go figure, but no runs scored, so it's fine. The defenses look pretty good, so that's nice. Yeah. Pretty self-explanatory, I guess. No score, not much to really discuss so far, but shout out Will Warren, who's pitching well so far. And not to mention, didn't really process the fact of that was not a long delay, but you never know how pitchers are gonna look after sitting for a while, and good shit. All right, who do we got due up, chat? Let me refresh the box score really quick. Also gonna post on Yanksav another link to the watch party because we are indeed back. But yeah, what were you guys doing during the delay? During the delay. What were you doing? Get some dinner? Chilling? Just waiting for the game to get back? Fair. I had the radio on for a little bit, and then, I won't say his name, because I actually think he's a good guy, but I don't want to insult him here, but what he was talking about did not enthuse me all that much, so I turned it off. I turned the dial all the way down, Chad, and I said, enough of this crap. And then, yeah, here we are. I'm trying to get the box score right. But yeah, 5 scores for Will Warren. Just got the tweet notification. We already talked about that. And I imagine he's getting back out there for the 6th, and I'm totally not against it because we know the state of our bullpen right now, which suffered another loss in Mark Leiter Jr. But all right, here we go. We got 5, 6, 7, Jazz, Goldy, Wells. Let's get something cooking, chat. Let me pull you guys up after I just grab the link again since we're back.
And Will Warren got the out that he needed, so we're halfway through. Nothing.
Michael, I don't know if they were throwing underneath, but neither pitcher went to the bullpen, anything. Warren went out through his,
Let's go, Jazz.
8 to 10 pitches and got that quick out. Now Gilbert going back out there the same way.
I'll tell you what, you mentioned this the other day. Containers are better because of the facilities that are available at newer ballparks. They have a full mound.
Alrighty.
For each team.
I'm going to pull you guys back up after this half inning. I assume audio is all good. If not, more let me know, but I'm sure we're chilling. Alrighty. 0-1 on Jazz, bottom 5.
0-2.
So yeah, Gilbert back out there as well. In the end, it wasn't really, we said we'd be back around 9. The game technically was set to resume at 8:50, so a relatively quick delay. I mean, what was it, 8:10, 8:15? I think it's not that quick, but it felt quick. I don't know. It's over now, and hopefully that's the last of it. Ball. Let's go, Jazz. So yeah, Jazz, Goldy, Wells. Gilbert at 54 pitches. What is Warren at?
1-2 on Chisholm. It's Chisholm, Goldschmidt, and Wells here in the bottom of the 5th.
Warren's at an even 70.
With 4 hits, the Yankees with 1 or 2 out.
Now I don't know if the rain delay still impacts, how they'll treat him going forward. Probably a little bit, but obviously 70 pitches. That's a very nice place. And Jazz pops out center field. That'll be 1 out. So Warren, I'm sure will definitely be getting the 6th as he should.
Gilbert has pitched beautiful.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. Depending on the way it looks there, like, and where we're at in the lineup, I consider giving him the 7th. I mean, that was J.P. Crawford that was just up for the Mariners, right? Top of the order. So, like,
just kind of jumps at you.
If he gets through the 6th just fine, word up, I would say give him the 7th.
I'm looking at the release point. You're looking at his face.
But he's actually about to face Cal Raleigh, J-Rod, or Rosarena 3rd time through. So this is going to be an interesting inning coming up in the 6th.
Now take a look.
With the Yankees bullpen at its peak, they would probably just call it a day for Warren after that.
They got to be slower.
That was a changeup.
Point is, we got to score here, chat. Obviously. Let's go, Goldy. 0-1 count, 1 out. Rick, left field, base hit. Attaboy. He's looking better, man. He's starting to rack up some hits. 1 out single for Goldy, and here's Austin Wells. Give me something, Wells. Let's go deep. What do you say?
To swing the bat a lot better. Four-seam fastball has no problem catching up to it. Line drive to left field.
Yeah, coming to this game, Gold's been hitting .333 in July. 4 games worth, but who cares?
There's Austin Wells.
Let's go, Wells. Give me something. Come on.
And a strike. Wells grounded to 2nd and 3rd.
Very good. Click like in the stream chat if you haven't already. And I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you.
Classic. Classic meatball. Ball.
Good block, Rally. You're such a gold glover. MVP.
Just kidding. I like Cal Raleigh. Kind of. He's fine. It's a good ball play. Let's go, Wells. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear. Ball. Good call, Blue. Correct call.
All right, Paul. So tell me why people get arm injuries.
Yeah,
Good grief, man. He really does fucking put everything into
You know
it.
what? That's a breaking ball too. But it's still, the arm speed and what your body has to go through.
Nope.
Baseball.
3-1 on Wells. Let's go, chat.
Motion, you can really see it.
We'll see what happens as AB, but if Wells works a walk and we get 2 on, Goldy goes to 2nd, it will be Anthony Volpe with runners in scoring position. And I'm not picking on him. And we've talked about it. And shout out his dad, by the way. That was awesome the other day. For those who saw that video of him going at a Mets fan who was talking shit to him in the stands. Fuck that guy. Volpe's dad's the man, and he did what any other dad would do. Between the defense and the not coming through running scoring position, and word. So Wells does work a walk. Here's Volpe. A lot of this swoon, man. I'm not trying to pick on him. Outside of the pitching injuries and all that, Volpe's kind of the main character of it.
Well, you've seen it. He pitches off his fastball and he gets to that split finger for his strikeout, but he does mix in the.
It was a little too harsh, slightly below what I said. Yeah, I think is the correct assessment. I'm calling him the main character of this one because a lot of guys have been struggling. Anyways, 1st and 2nd, first time we're in scoring position. I'm just fucking mimicking K now. 1 dead, 1st and 2nd. Here's Volpe. Oh, hold on. Is my feed delayed? Yes, it was.
Yeah, he was cruising. There's no
I was a few seconds behind. The box score was ahead of me.
He had the game completely under control.
Gilbert kind of looks like he'd be somebody out of the colonial days,
The Yankees have put a little pressure on him, and they had pictured the stretch.
Like John Adams is his ancestor or something. Let's go, Volpe. Volpe, I want you swinging here, dog. If there's a strike, obviously. But we know how Volpe's splits. The first pitch strike, if he swings at it, his average is over 400 this year. The 1-0. Nope. Okay, wow. Now at this point, I'm down for him to take. He's looking a little wild all of a sudden. Gilbert is post delay, 2-0 count. You could be. It's really just Volpe. When the count gets to 2 strikes, he's kind of a lost cause. The 2-0. Right down the middle, 2-1. Okay. Let's go, Volpe. Ready to hit. Come on.
He's in the situations, Michael, we talked about Anthony Volpe. I mean, he has a number.
Is that thunder or
RBIs,
fireworks?
48 on the year, but he has had a lot of opportunities with a lot of men, just like he is right here.
Chopper, oh good grief. No, hustle Volpe. They ain't gonna turn 2 on that, no. Alright. Volpe grounds to do a force out, runners in the corners now, 2 outs. For Oswald Peraza, man, I mean shit.
So 2 outs for Peraza.
Peraza's eyes always look bloodshot.
Popped to second. That was in the 3rd. Average of 153.
Maybe he's fucking high, Chad. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
He's going to see a lot of time at third base.
Remember I joked about that with Bellinger one time, which is like the most like thrown around obvious joke of all time, that Bellinger looks like he's stoned. Somebody got like legitimately pissed at me. Like, don't say that about our Yankees. Yes, man. All right, first pitch swinging. I like that, but he's going to be out. Oh, and he botches it! Let's go! Way to be, baby! And Chad, that is why you put the ball in play. Very good. Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Peraza's first pitch swinging. I like the idea of him doing that. That's the way to go in his case. And, yo, hustled it out. Well, not hustled it out. He hustled. And because of the bobble, Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Let's go, Chad. I'll take that. You know beggars can't be choosers. Tale as old as time. Tale as old as time. Let me get that whole inning here. Never mind. I didn't have the Goldschmidt single. So never mind. Word up, though. I'll take it. Wait up. Wait up, big. Telling you, man, that Peraza, he's a ball player. Here's Jason. I'm getting the clip to post on the Yanks app, of course. So what do we got now? First and third still? Or again, I should say. For Jason. Let's see, my screen is not yet up. What do we got? Yep. Oh, no, first and second, excuse me. First and second. 2 heads up! Sorry, I'm all hyped up right now. Little run-scoring E4 will do that to you, you know?
Someone's shooting off fireworks.
Yeah, we got some
yeah, what the hell?
I think from last Friday, huh?
Popped him up.
Popped up and out of play. Now, I don't mean this in a facetious way or a funny way, but there's lightning above, and the sky is turning white every now and then. Does that distract you as a hitter? Do you sense that happening?
That's a fair question.
Not really.
Oh my God, there was some lightning.
So locked into what you're doing. You believe that you know if
take
the
cover,
crew's
Chad.
got you out
Take
there,
flipping cover.
You know, the things are going away and not coming in.
Good fight, Jace.
But it just doesn't.
That was a straight up spoil.
What
Jason just did right there. That was cool.
Again,
E4 gives the Yanks a 1-0 lead. Very good. Posted on Yanks Ave. Not groundbreaking news, but hey, the inning should have been over. Now we're up 1-0. 1-2-1 Jason, 2 outs.
Over the weekend, so that run by the Yankees, they're not used to giving up runs.
Good fight, man. Let's go. Jason's really been working some good ABs lately, just in general.
You were talking about.
Damn, Mariners had a 33-inning shutout streak before that.
If you look, he's 4-7, but he's got a National League best
Run-scoring E4.
1.94 ERA. So it just goes to show you how great pitchers sometimes just aren't.
Let's go, Yankees.
I agree, son.
Time called. 1-2 on Dominguez.
I'm rooting for the Bronx
Second.
Bombers.
Volpe's at second.
Oh, Scorver messed up? You're the man. Thank you, Morg. Not for you, I probably would have noticed that for fucking... For a 7th-inning stretch. 1-2 on Jason. Swing and a miss. Alright, but hey, Yanks got on the board, we'll take it.
But the Yankees get a run.
We will take it. And just in general with the post-rain delay, got out of that jam. Good job, Will Warren. First pitch, that was nice. And then with the help of the opposing team and their defense, the Yanks take the lead. I'll take it. I'm going to pull up the chat momentarily, as in like 2 seconds. Right. Okay, so this is what we were talking about before. 2-3-4 for the Mariners. This would be, and nobody's warming up, so it will be Will Warren's, as it should be. Third time through against the heart of the Mariners order, or the new age heart of the order, which is kind of 2-3-4 these days. But yeah, J-Rod, Cal Raleigh, and Randy Arozarena, who's been really good as of late. But all right, let me pull up the chat. How the hell we doing, guys? What up, yo? Let's see. Did my eyes would be bloodshot too if I had a hit behind Volpe? Yeah. Dan, you see the Pereira De La Cruz rumor yet? Rumor yet? No, I haven't seen like what the update is, but we also haven't like I haven't heard that it's like an injury yet. So I mean, do we know anything? What up, Dan? Nobody's like updated the whole Pereira getting pulled situation from what I've seen. Let's see what Connor Foley's saying about this. He's usually up to beat on the minor league stuff. I don't know. Speculation sounds like it's leaning trade. Really? I mean, the fact that we haven't got an update is interesting. And Pereira's been playing well. Talked about it the other day. Or I did on Yanks. I have an Instagram story at least. It was like trading for a reliever tonight. He didn't play well. I think Pereira got pulled because of a 27th man if it got rained out. Maybe. I don't know if they would pull him for that, though. And they pulled both him and Brian De La Cruz. Well, I guess like maybe. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Not an awful theory by you, Dan. Not a bad theory. We'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, thanks for being here, chat. Right. Around the majors. Oh, O'Neal Cruz. So O'Neal Cruz is probably going to rake in the home run derby. I'll probably watch that. I don't really watch the All-Star game. All right, chat. Here we go. Top 6. Warren back out there. Big inning. Big inning. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. It's been a good time.
I'm going to have to root for him just because. I'd say exit velocity-wise, I mean, he's off the charts, so could see some long ones.
Ground ball left side. Peraza make a play. That's what you're here for. And he does. Attaboy. Way to be. It's a good play. Good shit.
So, Michael, you announced the home run derby at Yankee Stadium that also
on the field,
yeah,
in 2008.
That was a lot of C's, right?
A lot of Josh Hamilton C's. How close that was, huh?
He's out.
Good call by.
Don't play with me. He was out. I know the law.
Here's Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 tonight. Switch it and catch
Ashwagandha supplements since it's 9 o'clock. I think it helps me sleep better. Well, it doesn't make me tired. I think it like makes me get better rest. Which I won't be going to sleep probably till like 2 anyways.
Most home runs before the All-Star.
Which is how I like it, chat. Not really. Here's Kyle Raleigh, big AB. 0-1 count or foul ball. Is that what I heard? While I was fucking yapping.
What I found interesting, he has 35 home runs, Paul. That's only 15.
What time do you guys go to bed? Just curious.
Have had more as a catcher.
Just curious, damn it.
For a whole season, not just at the All-Star break.
Yeah, that's what's really amazing.
Yes! No, he didn't go.
You see how beat up they get, how much they have to stay in the game.
All right, let's do we can do a Game 1 Glaze Fest on Cal Raleigh. What he's doing is incredible, but we can leave it at that afterwards. I said we all move on as a society. Judge will pass him in homers anyways by the break.
And he plays all the time. When he's not catching, they DH.
Come on, let's go, Will. But also, obviously, go with him being careful. It's a one-run game. And let's just say the pitching right now, we were just talking about like the bullpen, like you just figure like a 1-0 lead, and this is in most cases. A 1-0 lead isn't good enough, but like you kind of know it won't be. Gotta score more. Every at-bat is crucial. Every pitch is crucial. And he walks Cal Raleigh. Not the end of the world. Not the worst thing in the world, but we'll see how this goes. 1 out, Raleigh off first. Here's Randy Arozarena.
Now, his minor league teammates, I guess I agree with him. They gave him the nickname Big Dumper because he has a pretty large posterior. And he did not like it.
I don't blame him,
His
honestly.
former teammate Jared Kelnick said he hated it. Hated it. I just said, just wait, it'll come around. Then
No, like
T-shirts about it, and he did come around.
Bro, that's crazy. They're zooming on his fucking ass, dog. That's just crazy.
Miss a thing here, Michael.
Yeah, they said in Seattle they signed number 2. They
Yeah, Dan Orsi's probably like, what is this bullshit? He's split screening Fox News right now.
So a trip to the mound.
God bless him.
Talk things over with Warren. Now you look at this guy. He's a big guy, right, Paul? He has 9 stolen bases.
No, good for him.
Which was surprising when I was looking at the stats and making out the lineup.
Judge could steal 20 a year if he wanted to.
That many home runs, that much offense, and 9 stolen bases.
I could steal 9 bases.
So here's a Rosarena.
Let's go, chat. Big AB, big inning. Grass looks nice and moist. Nice and refreshed. Ground ball left side foul. Dude, look at that grass. Good for the grass. It is refreshed.
We've seen it. We know
good for the grass.
That name is the nickname that
you thought the record was skipping? It wasn't changing on you?
Never knew how much I love you. Never knew how much I cared. Ground ball left side. Let's see what happens here. Peraza probably can only get 1. He gets it at second. On to first, not in time. I tell you, man, it's already looking so much smoother on defense. You agree, chat, for those that are watching along? Defense is looking a lot smoother.
We talked about a Rosarena, so that's a huge out. 6 home
and it ain't a coincidence, yo. You
runs,
killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You get DJ off second, Jazz back at second, which he's great over there. He's technically, from what we saw early on, he was elite. And then obviously, you know, Jazz is not a great third baseman at this point, especially this year. Peraza's better. Like, it, no brainer, it'd be better. And it has looked better. Knock on wood, of course. 2 dead.
There's Jorge Polanco.
Yeah, careful here.
Polanco 0 for 2 tonight, fouled out to third. Really fine play by Peraza, and then he struck out looking.
You remember Polanco with the Twins.
You got a thick chain on.
Second baseman. You know, the times have changed. This is his 12th season.
Well, the times they are changing. Let's go, Will. 2-0. Come on.
2-0.
Let's go, chat. I'm going to pull you guys back up after this half inning.
Beater called up today, and Tim Hill.
Beater and Hill throwing.
Beater came in to the Bronx to replace Mark Leiter Jr., who went on the IL.
I think Tim Hill, he's one of those guys that just get up and throw when he's not even called upon to play. He just likes to throw.
Tell you what, he's just been terrific for the dog. What he did in the first start against Seattle this year. He has 4 strikeouts tonight, 1 walk, and 5 2/3.
3-1.
3-1.
Who's on deck?
That Raleigh guy, yeah. Luke Raleigh.
Raleigh. I think it's Raleigh. That sounded right. What the hell? All right. So, second walk for Warren. He's definitely going to be done after this inning. I imagine they let him get Raleigh, unless... No, actually, I guess Hill was up in time to get... to come in for Raleigh, who is a lefty, so it makes total sense. I thought Hill just had gotten up. Maybe he did, but regardless, Hill is coming in. That'll do it for Will Warren, who pitched very well tonight. Props to him. Good shit. I don't worry about Hill. It's just, yo, we got a 1-, like, the 1-0 lead ain't going to be enough, obviously. Like, the bullpen is in a bad spot right now. Not Tim Hill. I trust him. And we got 2 lefties coming up. So this is a great lane for Hill. He'll probably get the 7th as well. So in an ideal world, in an ideal world where you continue to score and add more than just the 1 run, but he'll get this out, and then if he gets this out, get a lefty starting next inning. I say Hill maybe gets the 7th in its entirety, possibly, in an ideal world, and then Weaver and Williams. I mean, not banking. I'm not trying to plan around saving a 1-0 lead here. Just talking in general. But yeah, yo, there's an alarm going off outside where I'm at. Maybe it's a flood watch alarm. What am I supposed to do? I'm on the 3rd floor. I'm safe and sound, Chet. There is nothing for me to do. What up, yo? Get who to the Bronx, Kai? Nathaniel, what's not good? Warren's start? Yeah, it is. What are you talking about? As of right now, he's 5 2/3 scoreless. Not 6. No, it's Tim Hill's coming in right now, Ron, first and second. So Warren got 2 outs into the 6th. It's a good start. It's not like his fault the bullpen is fucking depleted. Dan, what's your go-to soda? Oh, Coca-Cola, Luna. Coca-freaking-Cola. You know it. If we can get them all healthy and right, Cruz, Weaver, and D-Will is a solid 79. Oh, 100%. 100%, Christian. And that's not even so much like the if. Like, it's about the guys before them. Like, ultimately, I don't worry about Luke Weaver to a degree. Like, we'll see the way he looks in his next few years. But he hasn't looked good off the IL. So he needs to get right. I think he will get right. And you kind of have to assume he is. Like, if Weaver's all of a sudden bad, like, all right, we're beat, you know? But yeah, no, like, that, like, the back end, that's not even really the issue. Even right now, like, just talking Weaver and Williams, like, you get it to them, like, fine. It's like before those guys. Like, even if Weaver's right, like, we need the Wise to be right. We need Hamilton to be right. Whatever right even means for Hamilton these days, but you know what I'm saying.
And he's been good more times than he's been bad by a lot.
No matter what, got to get relievers, though. No doubt. All right, here's Hill. 2.45 ERA this year. Big spot. 2 lefties coming up. First one is Luke Raley. Guy on deck is Calzone, which they might pinch hit for Calzone. I don't know who the Mariners have on the bench, but they could do that. First pitch swinging. Pinch hitter right now, Donovan Solano.
Yankees knew this was going to happen, so they would prefer Hill against Solano than a tiring Warren against Raley. Left-handers at 155.
I'm going to check the Mariners bench after, see who else is there.
1-1.
Have we seen anybody in the Mariners out of bullpen getting warm, by the way? I feel like Gilbert's got to be, like, close to done now. And I know the Mariners bullpen has been pretty good, so I'm not, like, looking forward to that per se, but just saying. Fly ball center field, decently hit, but Bellinger's right under it. Hill does the job, and the Mariners remain scoreless. 1-0 Yanks through 6, chat. All I care about is a Yankee win. All I care about is a Yankee win. And 1-0, again, probably ain't going to get the job done. But, hey, for now, credit the freaking pitching staff. Will Warren and then now Tim Hill. I shouldn't say credit the pitching staff. There's 2 guys, but so far so good on that end. Who do we got due up? Let's go. Judge, Belly, Stanton. 2-3-4 for the Yanks. And it's got to be bottom 6. I said through 6 before. Through 5.5, I should have said. Let's see. That's the noise I keep hearing outside my crib. Alrighty, what up, Chad? How we doing, yo? How did the Yankees score? What up, Luann? Goldschmidt led off the 5th inning with a single after the rain delay was over. Led off a single. Austin Wells walked. Volpe grounded into a force out, which advanced it to Goldschmidt to third. It was first and third. 2 outs. Peraza swings first pitch, grounds to the right side, hustles, and the second baseman makes an error and allows Goldschmidt to score. So we got bailed out for sure, but hey, beggars can't be choosers again. Hey, Dan, Aaron Judge home run right here. I'm calling it. Yo, Landon, I'm fucking down, brother. You know that. Word up. Please don't get too excited. I really want to be happy, at least until a 2-run lead with her pen the way it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to, if I'm excited, I just let myself be excited. But it's more so, at this current moment, I'm not, miserable because the Yankees are winning. But trust me, I fully recognize we got to score more, no doubt. We got to set them for scoring. We don't need them getting to our bullpen, Dan. Yeah, I mean, obviously they have already reached our bullpen, but I know what you mean, getting to our bullpen, scoring. Yeah, we're on agreement. We got to score. And let's do it right here. 2-3-4. Judge, Belly, Stanton. Let me refresh the box score really quick to make sure we're all good there. Very good, wonderful, terrific, fantastic. All right, let's go, Cap. Here we go, chat.
1-0 Yanks. Judge leads off.
Drilled, center field, base hit for Judge. Lead off single to begin the 6th. Yeah, Gilbert's got to be coming out soon. Although he's only at 74 pitches, so not in terms of that, but post-rain delay, he's certainly looked a little less sharp. One may say significantly less sharp.
Aaron Judge on first. Ball hit up the middle hard.
The Yankees have also had decent swings today. They have. All right, here we go. Belly, Judge off first, nobody out. Ooh.
And a strike.
Don't throw me that pitch, Chad. Oh, damn, I'm looking jack sitting like that. So I just adjusted. Ripped. Right field, another base hit. Bellinger through the hole. Judge advances to second. Yanks set up first and second. Nobody out for Giancarlo Stanton. No DPs, yo. No DPs.
They're in that mode right here, getting late in the game. If they can tack on some runs.
Yeah, Ward. Give me even just one right now.
Spinning breaking ball that didn't have much.
Obviously, I'll take more.
No problem to get to.
More so, it's have to score at least one here. Have to score at least one.
We got the job done.
Look at a little toenail under the box score. I don't like that. I don't even think I have OCD, but I don't like that. Bang.
Cody Bellinger has really, all of a sudden, when you watch
Bellinger's a dog. Second hit of the night. His OPS is now just straight up above 800, by the way, on the season. Let's go, Stanton. Woo, ball. Good take. That was a slider, man. A dangerous pitch. Need a masseuse. High drive! Yanks lead 4-0, baby. Let's go. Giancarlo Stanton, second home of the year. Opposite field shot, a 3-run bomb. And yo, Yanks come out swinging in the sixth. Judge right away, single up the middle. Bellinger follows it up, single to right field. Stanton now, second pitch of his at bat. 3-run bomb, second of the year. A 4-0 Yankees lead off Logan Gilbert. Chat, cannot emphasize how huge of a home run that is, man. God damn. Just in general, for like the energy sake, obviously, and everything we've been going through, that's a huge homer. But with the current state of the bullpen and everything, man, oh man, chat. You know what? I'm gonna get that whole inning. I'm getting Judge's single, and I'm getting Bellinger single, and I'm gonna get the Stanton homer. Let's go, chat. 4-0 Yanks. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Let's get ourselves a dub tonight.
You wonder about that break, Michael, and I agree with your point earlier. He has not really been as sharp as he was.
Just getting the clip, chat. Bear with me, yo.
This is a guy who missed 2 months with a right flexor.
Stan, you fucking dog, man. I saw somebody kind of talking shit about him on Twitter before. What a big. It's a big homer, man. That's what he does.
2-0 on Chisholm.
We needed that shit, chat. Fire me up.
And a trip to the mound.
Alrighty. 4-0 Yanks. Stanton second homer. Bottom 6. Let me get this clip up. Bang, motherfucker. It was good. It was good, chat. How the fuck you doing? I imagine quite well.
Almost made the bleachers, just short. But now 2 home runs in 10.
But a long time, baby.
Coach Pete Woodward
Giancarlo Stanton.
went to talk to Gilbert after this 431st career home run that ties Ripken for 50th all time.
You watch his path of the bat.
Bang.
It's fairly level, not a true home run hitter.
Is
He
your
just hits the ball
home
so hard.
filled with pain?
Sometimes they just carry.
No, it's not.
50 feet.
It's quite full, actually. Bang. I posted the whole inning on Yanks app. I don't know if I should do that in the future because I know people like to like just repost the homer to their stories and whatnot, which I always love seeing.
Yeah.
But that inning was badass, dude. It was like fucking hard hit singles, like aggressive singles. Like, look at Judge and Stanton. Look at them two.
Well, I mean, remember when the
Man, it's been a long time, yo. We're going on.
It's not like I want
What is it? This is year 8 for Stanton, man. Like,
Yeah.
time flies.
3-1. And a walk to Chisholm.
Jazz walks. Let's go. Still nobody out, by the way. Let me reward this catch.
Pretty strong dude.
Yes, yeah, you can just see when he makes contact. I mean, if the ball is in his zone and he makes contact, things are going to happen. Again, another spinning breaking ball that just did not have much action.
Here's Goldschmidt, but first the throw over as Chisholm does that. Chisholm has got 23 straight games without attempting a steal. I don't know if you do it against Raleigh, who is the reigning American League Platinum
Just
Glove
do it.
winner, means the best defender at any position in the league.
You know, I noticed when Judge and Stanton were having that
Yo, I love when
conversation
Stanton knows he got that
in
shit,
the
yo.
dugout, Aaron Judge still has that Band-Aid on his eye. So if Meredith, did he actually get cut? No stitches or anything.
And especially on the opposite field ones at the stadium. When Stanton knows he got an opposite field shot at the stadium, it's fucking badass. There goes Jazz, off a rally, and he gets thrown out. Rally, you dog. God damn. Rally is good. I'll give him that. But I'm just in a complimentary mood right now because things are going well. All right, Jazz thrown out. All good.
If you look at a catcher to be good defensively, a silver platinum glove, and then put up the type of offensive numbers. I mean, what a guy that you can build an organization around. Great throw.
Never knew how much I loved you. Never knew how much.
Right there. Right before Jazz gets to the base.
4-0 here. Word up. All right.
Now in 22 games.
And Paul, to answer your question,
what up, chat? How we doing, yo? I'm putting you guys back up in a moment.
Let
me fix the box score, though.
His eye was actually all black and blue. You can still kind of see it a little bit.
I like this post-rain delay
Did not
game we're
really
having
want to
here.
talk about that in the post game.
Yeah.
Yo, especially now, shout out Will Warren.
And Michael, he was at your alma mater.
Shout out Tim
today,
Hill.
Fordham University, having his camp.
So what do we got left? We got 9 outs to go, chat. What are we thinking? Yo, unless we really were to blow it open, which no point even discussing that at this point. But yo, I know it's not a safe situation, but I say Hill gets a 7th, which you got a lefty leading off for Seattle. And let's just say it stays 4-0, yo. Goldschmidt's a right center field, decently hit. That ball's well hit. That ball is down. That'll be a double for Goldschmidt. J-Rod can't get it. Dude, how many 2-hit games does Goldschmidt have in the last week? 3? He is hitting them. Dude, again, I don't want to keep representing the same stat. But coming into this game, Goldschmidt was hitting 333 in 4 games in July. And now a 2-hit game. Let's go. Hard hit balls, too. Let me turn this down just really quick. Let's just say, for argument's sake, it stays at 4-0. Still, you bring in Weaver and Williams and deploy the typical back end of the ball because you have to win, absolutely have to win. But it's also the perfect opportunity to get Luke Weaver right. Weaver will be pitching this game, I think, one way or another, even if we get to blowout territory. Which again, I'm not we're up 4-0. We're not anywhere near that right now, but just planning ahead. Gilbert is done, so he is out. What up, chat? How we doing, yo? Why isn't Goldschmidt not an all-star? Yeah, I mean, if you weren't falling off, the month leading up to the final ballot, he definitely would have been. I saw some people confused because he was second in the fan voting, but that doesn't get you a spot. That's just for the starters the fans vote for, and then the rest is decided by what is it? The players, the coaches, or the players? It's some combination of both, the coaches and the players decide. But Goldschmidt didn't make it, but whatever. He's heating up. That's the main thing. Alrighty, chat. Good shit. I gotta take a breath. Get all hyped up. Goldy's starting to get his groove back for sure. And how big would that be, man? Oh, man, think about it. Today, obviously, was against a right-hander. And I think his 2-hit game on Sunday against the Mets, or whatever his 2-hit game against the Mets was, he's had some hits against righties lately, which is a good sign. Yeah, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Does help out a bunch. Smelly's saying the Yanks are back. Bro, fucking fire me up, dude. Are you just talking nice to me right now, Smelly? Because I like that shit? Nah, just playing. You're my guy, though, Smelly. We need a new name for you, though, dude. I mean, no, it's a staple at this point, so obviously don't change it. Not that you would just because I'm saying so. I don't want you to change it. I love your name. What up, Serge? I don't think Goldy cares. He wants. Yeah, I doubt he cares. I mean, sure, it'd be nice, but to be honest, I don't really care about All-Star games all that much. Although I was very excited to see Jazz get in there. No, it is a good name. I take that back. Smelly's my guy. I think since I just only ever see the first name. Dan, question: do you think we get to the World Series this year again, or we don't have a team? I think we do get to the World Series, but if we don't win, who cares? But we'll see what happens. A lot of work to be done, for sure. This current squad with the bullpen, no. But this current squad isn't forever. So Goldy off second. Here's Wells, 1 out. And Wells with a drive! Deep right field, there it goes! Fire me up, chat. Austin Wells. For the game itself, it's hype. Yanks now in a good spot. 6-0 lead. Wells now has 3 homers. In his last, 3 games played it is? Because he didn't play every game in the Subway Series. I think that's 3 homers in 3 games. Regardless, hit 2 this past weekend. Now crushes one to right. Boy, oh boy, chat. Would it be huge for Austin Wells to get hot?
Number 14 right there.
Yep, home run in 3 straight games. Let's go. God damn, man. If Wells can get hot, dude, holy shit. Just think about it. Even when our offense was going well, like best offense in the league type thing, Wells wasn't hitting.
He swings and misses. 14th home run for Wells. He has 50 runs batted in.
14th home of the year for Wells, dude. 50 ribs. Way to be. All right, let me get this up on Yanks Ave chat. It is truly, it's been a pleasure here tonight, Chad. Let me tell you. It has been a pleasure. Good to see you guys. We'll be back again tomorrow. We ain't leaving. I don't want to, phrase it like that. But appreciate you guys being here. Good to be back. 6-0 Yanks. 9 outs to go, and the Yankees would have their 2nd win in a row. We do got ball left, so I don't want to jump the gun, but this is good. This is good stuff. This is good right now, man. 3rd. And yo, like for a season that's been a down year, 14 homers and 50 RBIs, that's no joke. I mean, how many ribs did Wells have last year? I think he's already close to surpassing his total from 2024.
Yeah, he certainly does have a great swing. And you remember what he did second part of the year last year. I mean, he was one of the better hitters in the Yankee lineup.
Bang.
You always look at the fans, right?
Yeah.
You see Boone's face?
Oh, yeah. Lights up, huh?
I want to see Boone's face.
I mean, that's it doesn't get any better than that. That's just absolutely picture perfect.
Peraza
down on strikes. But yo, obviously great inning. 5 runs scored in the 6th. Stanton 3-run bomb. Fucking dog. And Wells stays hot with his third homer in 3 straight games. Let's go. Dog. Yeah. I saw Boone's reaction on that shot. Let's go, Chad. How we doing? We got 9 outs left to go. I want Weaver in this game, man. But although with the injuries, maybe they don't do that. I just want to see him get right in a kind of like low leverage spot. But yo, let's go. 414 feet, 107 miles an hour, Morgan says. I assume it's on the Wells homer. Somebody says one more and the Yankees are back. Hey, let's just win tonight. Don't let us win tonight, Chad. I guess I shouldn't be the one that says, or we shouldn't say that, but we can say that. We can say that. Don't let us win tonight. Dan, did you notice Wells opened up his stance? I noticed he's wearing low pants. I have not noticed that, honestly. That's interesting. Spread the word, the Yanks are back, and so is Dan. Yeah, fuck yes, Smelly. Fire me up, dog. Fire me up. We got 9 more outs to go, though, Chad. 9 more outs to go, so we still got to lock in. But, this should be, there's no reason for this not to be a W tonight, obviously. And even as concerned I am about the pitching staff and the bullpen, like, I'm not, and I shouldn't be worried about a 6-0 lead. But we'll see how this goes. So far, so good. Especially post-rain delay. Usually the rain delays lead to us knock on wood, it's usually like an awful loss afterwards. Oh, I shouldn't even say that. I'm sorry. I'm just hyped up. Okie doke. Okie doke. That's just fucking great. Okie doke. What are you saying, chick? Come on. So yeah, I wonder if they just keep Hillen, which they should. Like, why not? Like, this isn't like a blowout yet. And it's a game you have to win. Like, I'm so down to just deploy, like, at least keep Hillen and, like, still throw Weaver. I'm so down to do that. I don't think they definitely wouldn't do Williams in this case. But, I would not be shocked if we still see Weaver tonight at this rate. All right.
You get a chance to see Cam Schlittler make his major league debut.
Shout out to all you guys in the chat. Love you. Guys. Love you guys. And gals. Shout out Morgan and Luna, moderating as always. Shout out the new intern Tim, which will now be time stamping by inning in the watch parties. So for those who go back and watch, you'll be able to kind of click through it like that. But yeah, what we got? Top 7. And Chad, remember.
So we told you, Seattle has 3 right-handed
comment.
batters on the bench and 1 lefty.
The Mariners pitching staff is no slouch, yo. Whether it be Gilbert or their bullpen, the Yankees now have another game where they scored 6 runs. And entering tonight, remember, the offense had been trending up. 6 runs per game they had scored entering today. Another 6 spot put up tonight. The offense has now, for over a week, been looking a lot better. And boy, oh boy, is Stanton hitting 3-run jacks. Gonna play a big part in that if he's, now 2 homers in his last, what, 4 starts? 5 starts, I guess, whatever it is. And Wells getting hot.
It's the first time he's been here in the Bronx and here to Yankee Stadium. He said he couldn't believe how big this place felt being here. He said it doesn't look that big on TV. He also mentioned he's going to have family and friends in attendance, about 10 people coming to watch him pitch. And Michael, the weirdest thing was he was having his phone blow up.
Let's go, Chad. I'll pick you back up after the sitting. Jazz, nice play to his left. Yo, DJ goes into cardiac arrest. With all due respect, that's what DJ does on that play to his left. What I described, not what Jazz did. Nice play. And a play a second baseman should make. It's just nice to see. Way to be. About time.
To let them know that he was heading to the big leagues. So he is excited for tomorrow. Goes without saying. I asked him, "Are you going to sleep at all tonight?" And he said, "I'll be fine."
Sometimes you pitch better when you're tired. That's Boomer Wells. He threw a no-hitter. Jazz looks.
Let's check it on the Blue Jays, Chad. See what they're up to.
I just can't see him not having a great second half now that he's over in the position where
he's fucking damn it, up 6-1. The White Sox. What else?
And he played it
so,
well.
I mean, if everything stays the way it is, the lead will stay at 3.5.
It's always on your mind. It kind of takes over sometimes what you can concentrate on because you're always trying to make up ground, learning the position to feel comfortable.
Ground ball left side. Peraza, a nice play. Look at this defense, man. Look at this fucking defense, chat. I'm not playing around, dude. The Jazz switch to second solves almost all of our issues defensively. Just got to make sure Volpe's making the plays, but she's looked good at short today too.
And now a good solid play from Peraza. If you're a team that is going to rely on good pitching and defense, you have to shore up some of the spots and the plays.
I'm posting on Yanks Ave right now. The defense is already so much better.
I think that's what the Yankees are looking for.
Love it. Way to be, Peraza. Nice play. 2 dead. Yanks up by 6.
Tim Hill digs the blood.
God damn. Check this out. Okay, so this is actually from his previous play, so you may have heard this by now. That nice play I guess Peraza made on, a Rosarena before. Threw the ball 90 miles an hour. 90.4.
Today, the GM of the Indiana Pacers did not realize that Miles Turner was signing with Milwaukee until he saw him on the
90.4 miles an hour, that throw from Peraza a couple innings ago before the delay. 5th fastest throw by a third baseman this season.
The GM calling you or the player calling you.
Play defense, yo. Our offense is good enough to overcome a 9-hole black hole.
That one is
you know what I'm saying? Dude, I might fucking strip, chat. This defense is just, I mean, a lot of these are plays that should be made if they're not made. It's like, what the hell? I'm not even talking about that Volpe play. Just everything is just butter right now. I'm fucking ecstatic about what this defense is looking like right now, chat. How are we feeling? God bless America, that is for sure. 7th inning stretch. I might have to, Iran. I might have to, and I'm talking fucking totally nude. No, everything landed. Everything. If the Yankees keep playing defense this way, I mean, that's the only way to celebrate. Michael Kay would agree. He talks about it on his show all the time. But no, for real, this is good shit. Oh, yeah. So, what do we got? Bottom 7. In top of the order, Jason Judge, Belly. And then pitching, I think 6 more outs left to go, Chad. Who should be the post-game pick? Yeah, I'm banking on a win. You're damn right I'm banking on a win. This should be a win. Is that a crime for me to think this is where we're headed, chat? I'm already thinking post-game pick. I mean, I'm going Stanton for sure. If there's a good Stanton picture, I'll be doing that. How we doing, chat? Has Sandy been good? No, he's been getting rocked still, hasn't he? Yeah, Stanton post-game pick for sure. What up, John? How you doing? Hell yeah, Serge. Yeah, still need pitching for sure. I mean, no doubt. I mean, that's what this is all about with the whole, any panic I do have, going back to my stream last night. Need multiple relievers and need to get a starter. And not every night are we going to, go out to a 6-0 lead. Not go out to, but, there's going to be games where we do need a bullpen to hold a 1-run lead, a 2-run lead. They got to be able to do that. And with the guys right now, even if Weaver gets right, you got to be able to bridge the 5th to the 7th. And right now, who's the guy that you feel good them doing that with? But for right now, we're chilling, so I'm not complaining. They didn't think we were all in panic. You said a couple of arms at third base and we're fine here. Yeah. But for me, it's different because, again, the first 2 weeks of the summer swoon, I wasn't panicked, and I stand by why I wasn't panicked because it was really just the offense not hitting. And, like, you knew that would level out eventually, and it since has. But circumstances have changed. The pitching is, in a bad spot. But for right now, we're chilling. We're hardcore chilling, chat. Thank you guys for being here. Reminder, back tomorrow. It'll be, Cam Schlittler making his MLB debut, so that'll be hype. He'll be on the thumbnail and the pregame picks for sure. And for the Mariners, it's that one dude who's been good. The 2.96 ERA and 8 starts guy. Yeah, Evans. Logan Evans. He's a rookie, too. Goddamn. 24 years old. 12th round pick in 2023. He debuted this year, and he's got a 2.96. That's what we face tomorrow. But again, Yanks offense has been looking good, so I'm not all that worried about who we're facing on the mound. And, Gilbert's been good. He had a 3.4 coming into today. And I don't know how that guy is, that Wells the homer off of, or, whoever came in for the bullpen for the Mariners, but their bullpen's supposed to be good. We hit them, too. I don't worry about the offense too much, man. I really don't. Which is what I was saying about with Peraza, dude. Make the fucking plays, and, I'm not talking about him starting a playoff game. We still got to go get a third baseman, I think. I'm getting too caught up in the moment right now. The defense I'm seeing, makes me feel really good. Thanks, chat. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Let's pull up the chat one more time. Hey, Joe Now with the $5 super chat. My man, I appreciate you so much, dude. You don't got to do that. Joe Now sends a $5 super chat, just says, thanks for all you do for us, bro. Nah, dude. I appreciate you guys more than you could fucking imagine. Seriously. Thank you so much, dude. And to all you guys, you're the best. Truly, I mean it when I say, I love you. You have changed my freaking life. And not in a corny way, just this is my shit. I love doing this. And we'll be back. Can't say every day anymore because, I do go home on the weekends, but I love doing this. Trust me. It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, dude. What's good, Zach? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Didn't you hear I have 3Ks and the Yankees win? Wait, 3K and the Yankees? Are you serious? 3K, Smelly? On a Yankees winning a Judge homer? I mean, word up. What up, Sin Cursive? Are you new around here, bro? Good to see you. How are you? 100%. Yankees look so much better today. And the best part of it is the continued, revert to normalcy for the offense, looking good again. But, yeah, the defense, we've talked about it now a lot. But it looks like a totally different team. Totally different team. 0-2 on Jace. Smelly, that's crazy, dude. So we need to Judge homer.
Very good, Paul.
I got no problem rooting for that. A Yankees winning a Judge homer, that's your bet?
7th inning, Yankees up, as Paul said, 6-0. Dominguez fouls it off. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
I don't know what I'm more hype about, man. The Stanton homer or the Wells homer? And, if there was, a post-game picture I could use that would, I don't know, what's the word, encapsulate just the defense from tonight, that would be, the post-game picture, player of the game type thing. But unless, Peraza, Volpe, Jazz, and Goldschmidt take a group photo, I don't know if that's happening. So we'll go with Stan. 1-2 on Jason. Swinging and a miss. Jace 0 for 4. All good, though. Some good ABs tonight. That's fine. I'm in with what's been going on, Chad, I am in no position to complain with what I'm seeing right now. And how about that running play by Peraza? Yo, we'll be doing a lot of defensive highlights on the Yanks Have highlight video tonight. Word, I get to make a highlight video tonight, too. Let's go. As long as they win. I don't want to count my chickens before, they pop out. Whatever I'm saying. Before they hatch. Here's Judge. All right, let's get that homer, Smelly.
Breaking balls high to Judge. Judge 1 for 3, hitting .359.
Oh no, OPS back under 1.2. Ball.
Now you told me, Paul, that 25 years ago today was one of your favorite days as a big leaguer.
Oh boy, what happened 25 years ago?
25 years ago.
Give me a hint.
Subway Series.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
The home and home doubleheader.
Yeah, I do remember that, and that's what started it all. Because the second one is when
I don't know about this.
Clemens ended up hitting Piazza in the head.
No.
You're right. First game was against the
Cap.
Shea. You won 4-2, and then you took the buses back in uniform, and you won the second game at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, that's
4-2.
sick. High fly ball, right field. Get out, ball! Get out, ball! There it goes! See ya! Home run for Judge! Yo! 34, and not to make it all about you, Smelly, but that's kind of fucking hype. Smelly had a 3K bet, so he says, on the Yankees winning and a Judge homer. You might be getting fucking rich tonight, dog. 7-0 Yanks. 34th home run of the year for Judge. And he's now just one behind Cal Raleigh. With the Yankees up 6-0, now 7-0. And, you know, presumably, don't feel like a jinx saying he's like, gonna win this game. I will start to think about it a little bit that, yes, I badly want Judge to surpass Raleigh in home runs by the All-Star break. Raleigh's at 35, Judge is at 34. We know he should be at 35, but on the record, he's at 34. 34th homer for Judge. This might be one of our best games in a long time, Chad. This is one of our best games in a while. This feels like, this is like some April and May Yanks type shit. Let's go, Chad. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave. 7-0 Yanks. 34th for Judge. Smelly, you motherfucker. My first thought on a Judge homer was you. I hope you weren't pulling my leg on that, dude. That's fucking insane.
What do you know, Michael? Another spinning.
Yo, bye, my guys. Moving Penez. Let's go, dog. Hold on, I get this clip up on Yanks Ave. Little Porsche job. Who gives a shit?
Only got one ahead of him now. He's coming.
7-0 Yanks. This is a good old-fashioned Yankee game, yo. This kind of Yankee game you watched when you were a kid.
Just see the ball, put yourself in the proper position, and then be blessed to be 6'7", 280 pounds with that power, huh?
Nice, another hit, third hit of the night for Bellinger. I'm screaming, yo. I gotta calm down. I'm just hyped. For 7-0 Yankees lead. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna shut up for a minute. I want to enjoy this. I don't want to get too caught up.
Can get Aaron Judge out with, you know, breaking
Just being
balls
fucking
off the plate.
hyped.
Not
there's anything wrong with it. I also want
trying to make that perfect pitch.
enjoy the game while it's still on. Because the game goes by so fast, man. Before you know it, it's tomorrow.
Standing O right there.
34th home run of the year, baby.
Big 3-run home run for him his last time up after 2 strikeouts.
Everything is good right now. Second hit of the night for Judge. And he's just like hot again, by the way. Excuse me. 75 ribs now for Judge.
1-1.
I'm fucking hyped.
That's up to D.
You just heard Jazz in the hot mic.
Judge came into the game on pace
Bang.
for 59 home runs.
He's going to break the record, dude. Again.
We mentioned Raleigh came in on pace for
What up, chat?
63, which would be the new American League record.
So, Smelly, did you get it or no? Yo, facts, Lord. It really is, Christian. No, it really is. Where's Noah at? Hey, heck, my guy. Send in the super chat, Captain American Judge, my man. Dan, put the pick down the middle with Stanton on the right and Walls on the left, both hitting the ball in the middle screen would be sick. Yo, if there's pictures that, you know, allow that to happen, I'm not against it. For the post-game pick, doing a little split. I've done that before. If there's worthwhile pictures to do a split-screen picture, I'm down. And Stanton, hard hit back in the middle, second hit of the night. This is good shit, Chad. And Bellinger, of course, because he's a fucking ball player, advances to third on the bobble. First and third now, 1 out. Let's score again. I gotta take a breath, Chad. I gotta take a breath. This is good stuff.
And Bellinger's got the play in front of him. So as soon as he sees a bobble, he just continues to run.
This is good stuff.
Third base. See Rodriguez out there make too many mistakes.
Very good.
Really good defensive center field.
Precisely very good.
Not able to glove this cleanly.
Give me a little sack fly right now. What do you say? Who's up? Jazz? Yes, sir. First and third, 1 out, 7-0 Yanks.
We should update Paul that Judge's pace now after that home run is 61.
Hear that?
We're up to date.
Judge now on pace for 61.
Up to date.
Right there. Right there.
Post on the Yanks App Store now. Best game in a while.
So Woodworth, the pitching coach, has a talk with Lagumina. And here is Chisholm. First and third, 1 out.
We're going to replace Wild with Tom.
7-0.
Best game in a long life in times.
And it is an E8 on J-Rod, allowing Bellinger to advance.
All right, let's go, Jazz. A little fly ball, huh?
Support America's military and first responder heroes. Donate $11 a month to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation at T2T.org.
I do like home runs, folks. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Been a long time, baby. Long time. Jazz with the drive. Right field. Not gonna. It's off the top of the wall. It almost looked gone for a second. Bellinger scores. Judge goes. Excuse me. Oh, I'm all over the place, Chad. It's 8-0 Yanks. We're hitting. We're back. Let's just enjoy the night. That almost looked gone for a second, dude. It kind of like stuck to the top of the wall. But regardless, I ain't complaining. Yo, we were getting no hit through what, 4? And now we got 4 guys with multiple hit nights. I believe that's Jazz's first hit of the night. Oh shit, the box score ain't up this whole fucking time. That's Jazz's first hit, but yeah, RBI double, slugging percentage will be back over 500 with that. Which, who really cares in that case, but it's all just good shit. I'm fucking talking a mile a minute because I'm hyped. Oh, Chad, I love you. I love it. I love you. I love the Yankees. Yes, I do indeed love the New York Yankees. They're a very nice team to watch when things are going well. How we feeling, chat? Give me some takes. Good takes only, of course. RBI double. 8-0 Yanks. Fire me up, chat. Fire me up indeed. Dude, I'm going to start prepping a post-game, dog. That's what I'm going to be doing, chat. Make sure my highlight recording's going. Of course, yes, it is. Click like in the stream, yo, if you haven't already. I don't want to be asking all the time, but Dan, pick a bet for me tomorrow's game. I want to do one for the rookie pitcher. I'm not great at... My dad just texted me being funny, saying, let me know when the rain delay's over. I don't even want to give you advice, Smelly. I'm like down in the negatives in my lifetime, so I can't. So Smelly, wait, did you won that bet before or no? I assume you did. You're kind of confusing me a little bit. Just want to make sure you won that bet. Like you got your money back. What do you mean? Did I think I screenshot the chat once I hit the bet? Can make the post game on this. Yo, word. Dan, I got more friends if you want to get more subs. Yeah, sure. Honestly? Well, nah, obviously I want more subs. Fuck yes, sir. Let's go. Fire me up. I love you guys. I'm fucking kind of chilling on the subscriber thing, to be honest. Like, if your friends, put it like this, if your friends are rational and have good takes, I want them. Yeah, that's what I want. I want everything to be good within the world of the Yankees. Because in the end, that's all I care about is the fucking team. You know what I'm saying? So only one out. Here's Goldy again. He, of course, started off last inning for the Stanton homer with a nice hard single. No, it was Judge with a single, and then... Wait, what did Goldy do to... No, my mistake. Goldy scored our first run. Grounded up the middle. That's going to be a 2-run single, dude. That's a third hit of the night for Paul Goldschmidt. A 2-run single for Paul Goldschmidt. And it's now 10-0 Yankees, chat. I don't know what you guys did today. I don't know what maybe I did today, but we fucking clearly did something. Maybe it was just enduring what we endured. And no, one game really doesn't mean we're back. I know. But yo, something to celebrate is what we've seen all month long, and now it's kind of at its peak so far for the month. The offense looks to be back. The offense, just talking the offense, and a big part of that is not even mentioning Wells. We'll see where we get to with him. Because it's only a few days, but like, just like, yo, Goldschmidt looking good. Jazz has been doing his thing. Judge is back, which I always said would solve half of our problems. Bellinger's been incredible. Like, dude, this is good offense, man. I don't care what anybody says. I know nobody's going to dispute that right now. But that's what the whole thing about, like, yo, at least for a couple weeks ago with the swoon, like, calm down, it'll be over soon. Like, that was in regards to the offensive slide, which you knew was going to, at some point, figure itself out. And I don't want to say it seemingly has anymore. Like, we're kind of back until I see otherwise. The offense has looked good this month. Now going on a solid week or so. Even Volpe's hitting the ball decently well. Well, that's a warning track power. Whatever. 10-0 Yanks. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave chat. Fire me up.
And one of them on this
10-0 Yanks on Paul Goldschmidt's third hit of the night. 2-run single. Thank you, baseball gods. Well, actually, I don't want to even say that because they fucked us for a long time. So they're not even on my good side. But, like, yo, for those who stuck around during the hard times, and I'm getting so out of line here, but I know it's not officially over. I'm just enjoying myself right now to a very high degree because it's been a long time. Been a very long time. It's like, it feels so much better to witness this while sticking through the times where we lose 10-0 or like the heartbreaking losses, whatever it is, like this past few weeks. Like, it's baseball, yo, and it's fucking beautiful. Beautiful. 10-0 Yanks. Let's go, chat. I still wouldn't rule out like seeing Luke Weaver, but that's not gonna happen. I would just like to see him get right in a low leverage situation. This might be like way too low leverage, but we'll probably see maybe like Beater finish this game out. I mean, who's even coming in right now? Do we know? Because Hill's got to be done, I imagine, right? I mean, there's no reason to send him back out there. He already threw an inning in the third, and good job by him. Good job by Will Warren. Good job by everybody, man. Everything's good. Got pizza rolls in the oven. What up, chat? Was anybody warming up? And yeah, Cam Schlittler tomorrow. Hyped. Facts, John. It's all clicking. It's all clicking. And dude, imagine if Praz was a 95 OPS hitter this lineup. Oh, dude, Christian. Even if he was a fucking 85 WRC plus hitter, but we really don't even gotta worry about that, man. I'm telling you. Like, I'm not talking Praz. Excuse me. I'm so fucking all over the place right now. I'm not talking Peraza getting starts in the playoffs. But, yo, like, I believe in this offense so much that if he's in the 9-hole not doing shit offensively, but playing good-ass defense at third, fuck it, word. I mean, that's kind of what I'm asking for anyways in my stream last night about, all right, go out and get a third baseman. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just a guy that can fill the position. In the end, that's what I'm asking for, a guy that can fill the position. And boy, oh boy, man, we knew this would happen. But, like, even just thinking back to early in the season with Jets at second base, like, the defense was so much better then. And if we really want to get into it, like, did it have an effect on Volpe? Like, Volpe's regression defensively didn't really seem to come, maybe coincidentally, but until Jazz was moved off second. Will that make any bit of a difference for him? I don't know. Like, Volpe's looked great tonight. That's jumping the gun a little bit. Brubaker's in. Oh, excuse me. See, we got, with all due respect, Joe Schmo's in the bullpen. This is the Jeff Hartlib guy, who was out of the roster last week. But all right, it's 10-0. I mean, we should be fine. I'm gonna make a post game soon, chat.
Find the right combination to.
Dang God, I know. Exactly, Serge. Exactly. You can't appreciate the peaks without the valleys. 100%. It's all wood for the fire, my friend. I love you guys. Who's two up next inning, anyways?
And then before the game, we found out they lost another arm out.
I want to keep hitting.
Junior. That goes along with Fernando Cruz. And Jake Cousins, who's out for the season.
I'm going to be up all night. I know I'm yawning, but, like...
And then there were guys struggling.
My yawns don't even mean nothing, yo. Like, I fucking will yawn and then be up for another 4 hours. Which is fine. Swing and a miss. Got it. I'm going to say hit ground.
So Crawford stays alive.
Even though it's 10-0, I do just want to see, like, good innings in the bullpen.
Looking in there like, what happened? He thought he had a strikeout. Didn't know that he made contact.
You know, I'm really going to watch Hartlib's stuff here and see if it's anything I would be interested in
to 9 straight.
for the future.
Time he's 12 for 36. You do the math, that's 333. Hitting
1-2, come on. Because that pitch was kind of nasty before. Was that like a splitter or something? Yo, his fastball's 98. You know what, dude? Like, this is the kind of guy that the Yankees can turn into something. So let's see what this Hartlib guy's all about. I know we've seen him pitch before, but
only 7 teams above 500.
I'm just talking stuff right now.
And everybody said, you know, the American League East isn't what it used to be.
Ripped.
There's a base hit up.
Never mind. He's ass. Just kidding.
4 of those 7 teams are in
Why haven't we
American
given
League East.
Ottavino another chance? Ottavino's like
It's really amazing.
doing like pre and post for SNY, I think now.
And that's going to come into play with
Hell yeah, Smelly, my man. Enjoy your dinner, brother.
Standings right now. Blue Jays coming to action.
My guy.
With a 3.5 game lead.
Let's go,
over
chat.
the Yanks, 4.5
And yes,
over the Rays, 6
like Luda said, if you
over
click
the
like,
Red Sox.
would appreciate it.
And the Orioles, who are playing the Mets tonight, they're 40 and 49. And the Blue Jays are up 6-1 top of the 7th inning in Chicago, and that game's in a rain delay. Missed with that one.
This would be Toronto's 10th win in a row, right?
They won yesterday while the Yankees were off. They won the first game of the series against the White Sox. Then tonight,
Facts, Joe. Refreshing game.
the final game.
to watch.
And a travel day to West Sacramento to play the A's.
I got demonetized on Instagram, by the way.
And I'll tell you,
tell you guys that.
It's not an incredible
Just temporarily, but it's
stretch
because
to think that they could finish the first
I don't know.
half of the
Maybe I'm
season
too
with a
aggressive
14-game
towards people that I
winning
consider to have
No,
bad
no,
takes.
the
But only if they're
schedule is in
dickheads
their
about it.
favor
That's the only
right
time
now.
I'll
You brought it
respond
up.
to
I mean,
dickhead.
they got the White Sox, and then you got the A's. So those teams are beating.
Come on, Harlow,
them.
don't make
It's
this a
not
thing.
And
Nice
then
little sinker.
the second half of the season, they start off with 3 against the Giants. And then the Yankees go back to Toronto.
I'm more so
play 3
complimenting
more,
his
so
velocity,
that's
actually. The
gonna be
sinker
an
break
important
wasn't
first
anything that crazy. But I do want to see that 2-strike pitch he threw before. It almost looked like a splitter.
2-1. Hammered into left center
Good
field.
grief.
That's going to be
Awful
in there
location.
and up against the wall. Bellinger plays the
That might
big
score
count.
him. Yeah, that's going to score Crawford.
Crawford rounds third. He's
All right, 10-1 game.
and he will score.
Still nobody out.
It's an RBI double for Rodriguez, and Seattle's on the board. It's 10-1.
It's fine, but you obviously watch it
Upstairs,
close,
a
you
little
know.
two-seamer kind of runs over to the middle of the plate. No chance for Bellinger or Dominguez in the outfield.
I kind of consider like not a clean slate, and I can't think of the other word, but like Harlow, like, get out of this, we're chilling. But yo, like one more single, like I ain't taking my chances. Get somebody.
Finish your last at bat and look forward to tomorrow.
There's Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 with a walk. And there's
Something about Hartlem's beard and like Brubacher's beard. It makes me feel like the opposite of when I see like other guys that like stand with the beard, Jason with the beard. I'm like, yo, word up. Like, I like that more than I thought I would. Hartlem's beard and like again Brubacher's beard.
1-1 on Raleigh.
It looks like how I imagined like I would feel about
Grounded to first. And
the Yankees giving into the facial hair policy
in the
thing.
4th, and then walked in the 6th.
I mean, that's just because they're not great. Harley, whatever you do, do not give up a homer to Cal Raleigh, please, for the love of God.
Drill deep to right field.
Pussy.
There it goes, number 36. This one into the second.
Bastard, motherfucker.
So Raleigh
Harley, you bum.
The Judge took it. And now
Sorry, it just come on.
36 home runs for Raleigh. A 2-run shot.
Whatever.
And it's 10-3.
All right, it's become home run derby. You've got two there.
Come on, man. Like, of course Raleigh had to fucking go deep.
For Raleigh and Judge.
Hey, Hector, I appreciate you, man. $5 super chest. This is the Yankees we know, Dan. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now that right there, I mean, it's for the game's sake. I'm still not, like, tweaking. But, yo, Harlem, do your fucking job, dog. One, it's just annoying that Raleigh goes deep again. But also, like, yo, you haven't even got an out. You've given up 3 runs. We got to get somebody up. Hey, what up, D? Yeah, is D-Rob still, the Yankees aren't going to sign him. Because they still have, like, that weird beef with the playoff shares from a few years ago.
I mean, you turn a 10.
But,
you don't want to have to go to the bullpen again.
Is D-Rob still a free agent? That is crazy.
But somebody has to get on
Good to see you, D. Hope you're well
Just
also.
can't take anything for granted in today's game.
There goes the perfect vibes. I mean, I'm pissed about the Raleigh homer. I wouldn't go that. I mean, I guess perfect vibes, sure. Hamilton's up now. I mean, this is annoying. This definitely is annoying. Put in Weaver and don't fight. Dude, I tell you, now I really think if this thing were to get to like 10-5, which is still nobody out, it could happen. I bet Weaver could close this game out. And I'm totally not against it.
2-1.
But yeah, Hamilton's up now, so Hamilton will probably in this inning at some point. I literally said mid-delivery on that pitch, too. Just don't give up home run to Cal Raleigh.
2-2.
And he ignored my request. He defied Yankees Avenue. He will be dealt with, Jack.
Swing and a miss. Rosarena down on strikes. 1 down.
Well, there's your big leader right there. And again, kind of a hanging breaking ball. We've said it over and over again. This bad breaking balls must be in the air tonight, Michael. And I tell you one thing, they're all ending up in the seats. You know, an advantage of being a switch hitter, but from the left side, much better from the right side this year. But
Yo, look at my boy Max Manish just tweeted out tonight. He was just talking about, like, you know, vibes are good and shit for tonight. Like, baseball's funny. Like, dumps for weeks and a 10-0 lead. You're feeling obviously 10-3 now, but we're feeling good. We're feeling good. And he mentions, like, maybe a trade for relievers tonight. Let's make it a night to remember. You know, I won't get us hallmark as the way Max phrased it, but I totally like the sentiment of that, yo. Let's just say this game finishes the way it should, and it's like not a fucking close game all of a sudden, knock on the board. And like, it finishes 10-3, 11, whatever it is. A good blowout win. You're feeling good, as we should.
3-0.
If they were to go out and get a little reliever tonight, even something, just like a guy that's decent, to deepen what's, you know, a very depleted bullpen right now, oh boy.
10-3 Yanks.
I tell you, if I'm Cashman and there's something on the table that's like close to getting done, and maybe it's just between a fucking A-level prospect. Hartman's got to get out of this goddamn game. Get Hamilton in here. This is a disgrace. Still one out now. He just walks away. Anyways, you guys catch my drift on that. But yeah, Dan, did you notice Wells' new stance? Yo, somebody else mentioned that. I guess I'm a casual. No, I haven't really. It hasn't really caught my eye. So that'll do it for Hartley, by the way. He's out of here, and that'll bring in Ian Hamilton for 6, 7, 8 for the Mariners. Solano, Moore, and Williamson. No, but I think Wells is due up next inning, if I'm not mistaken. No, he just came up because Volpe made the last out. Anyways, I'll have to pay attention to that, or I'll look into it. Maybe as I'm doing highlights later, I'll take a look. What were you guys saying? It's a little more open? Again, I just noticed he's wearing low pants a little more frequently now. But whatever it is, man. I know it's not the low pants, but if it is a new stance, yo, Wells, get hot. That changes a lot. That changes a lot. Dan Orioles rookie got an immaculate inning. Oh, wow. No, I love Max. My guy. Any immaculate inning on Soto. Oh, the Orioles playing the Mets right now? Yeah, it's more open word. Oh, no, I'll take a look for sure. I mean, I just watched the homer back, but I want to do like a straight side-by-side comparison. Damn, Mets and O's 6-6, and very quietly, kind of quietly, because they're still somewhat far. Like the Orioles are now 40 and 49. I mean, they're not playing like crap lately. Who the heck is Hartley? I mean, it's a good question. They got him from the Rockies, I believe, like off waivers. He's been around for like a week.
Junior shines light on the top 50 HBCU ball players at the HBCU Swingman Classic, presented by T-Mobile.
Never knew how much I love you. Never knew how much I
Catch great baseball.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch some Elvis tonight if the Yankees hold on. And yeah, I'll say if the Yankees hold on.
July 11th, 7 p.m. at Truist Park. Get tickets at allstargame.com.
Get a reliever tonight, dude.
Swingman.
And I'm not even saying that because of Hartley. Like, Hartley wasn't going to be a factor, really, as an important main character here anyways, but there's a good win tonight, yo. If they could go out and get a reliever tonight, like, that'd be awesome. Sign David Robertson. I mean, dude, I would be down, but also, like, has he been throwing? And also, the Yanks, way back, there was some drama with, like, playoff shares and, like, the way he voted to, like, which staff members would receive playoff shares, like, basically a portion of the playoff, like, overall sum of money that's earned. It's, like, divvied up amongst players and, like, staff and whatever it was. There was beef between the Yankees organization and D-Rob. This goes back to, like, 2018, which is, like, ridiculous, but, like, apparently, I don't want to say apparently, but, like, no, I mean, apparently it's, like something they're still, like, I don't know, I guess the Yankees don't love D-Rob. I could be speaking on my ass right now. I wouldn't get your hopes up for a D-Rob signing, though.
And he and Ken Griffey Jr. became
I'd think about it, Chris. Harleb ERA up to 4th in the year, yeah. Dan, I don't know how I feel about Obi-Wan Season 2. I don't really want... I mean, I'll watch it, because Anakin and Obi-Wan, awesome. Hayden and Ewan, great. Obi-Wan Season 2 is, like, kind of a joke, to be honest. And they fucked up Obi-Wan Season 1. Fortunately, some very redeeming moments, like the fight between Vader and Obi-Wan, fantastic. And again, Ewan and Hayden, awesome. But, dude, that show was a goddamn layup to be a W, and somehow Disney fucked that up, too. Anyways, here's Hamilton. Hamilton, I want to see you look good. And he's strung together some nice appearances. The other day, he pissed me off with the giving up that homer to whoever it was to make it a 1-run game on Friday. But I want to see a good outing out of you. Let's go. I'm getting hot. Ground ball left side, foul. Maybe just so adrenaline up.
2-2 on Solano. Solano pinch hit for Raley in the 6th. Had a fly ball to center to end that inning.
Max just found George. Keep calling him George. Jeff Hartleb's LinkedIn. That's nice.
And the pitch.
Ground ball. Let's see if they can turn 2. Jazz on the 2nd for 1. On to 1st. It's a double play. Chat, why do I have a fucking overwhelming urge to just post a standard double play? But it's very pleasing to see baseball play the way it should be. I'm not necessarily going to post the clip, maybe on my story, but I'm at least going to have it on my cell phone.
For number 30 26.
I like good defense. I like clean baseball, and that's what we're witnessing tonight, dude.
En AT&T sabemos lo importante de tener una conexión. Bastante importante. Por eso, en AT&T, si hay una interrupción de red, haremos lo correcto dándote proactivamente crédito por un día de servicio completo. Esa es la garantía AT&T.
All-Star Week continues with a classic as the top D1 players from historically black schools put on a show head-to-head against...
Dude, I maybe want to post like a,
The Swingman Classic, Friday, 7 Eastern. presented
maybe
by
like a, just a highlight reel, like, slideshow on Instagram later, but just like all like the, not like crazy flashy plays, although Peraza's made a few. And like that play by Jack, like just a lot of just like nice looking baseball plays today, man. Like it's pleasing. It's very pleasing. I kind of just want to post this one right now, dude, and just say something. You know, it's not about, like, highlighting the play. This is more so just, like, making a statement, and this play will be used as the host, if you know what I mean. I'm a fucking parasite, chat. I'm a symbiote. Give me the black suit. Yo, I always, like, because I'm always sweating my fucking you-know-what off, and, like, my clothes are always drenched and stuck in everything, so, like, I changed my shirt before coming on here, and, like, yo, classic summertime thing, dude, I'm like fucking Toby in the Bell Tower, pulling off the back suit, or the black suit, because it's just, like, stuck to your body, and you're, like, imagining some, like, sonic boom going, and you're, like, tearing the symbiote off the suit, because, you know, you gotta, like, rip it off, like, it's all dramatic and shit, I don't know. Hypes me up. I'm just hyped up right now, chat. Both people feel really smooth on that, too, man. Not talking this double play. Here's what I'm going to say. Not talking this double play specifically.
Burgo's still in there. He deals with Peraza. It'll be Peraza, Dominguez, and yeah, Judge. Peraza with an RBI single in the 5th. 1-1.
Dude, like Peraza, I mean, you know what? He did get that run in the first, so I won't talk too much about his offense. He knows an error. But yo, even so,
There's 14 runs batted in.
wait, he got a hit. Did they give him a hit on that before? How's he get a hit? Whatever. The defense is enough for me, man. Just any third baseman that's gonna feel the ball
It's
and
just hard to figure out
we
because
talked about it. Like Jasmine
when
said,
he
it's
was
just
battling
good shit.
a couple of years ago
Good shit.
with Anthony Volpe, who's going to get the shortstop job, he looked like a pretty good hitter, and we know he can field, but he has really struggled at the plate. Now, for the time being, he's your third baseman because they don't want to play LeMahieu there.
Yeah, you see him with 2 strikes, kind of cut back on that leg kick, but the first couple pitches, I mean, if you're going to use a leg kick,
Dan, you think we'll pull up Carlos? Let me make sure I say the name right.
And stay there.
I was saying Lorang for a while.
And then he comes forward, and then everything's
Lorang is how you say it?
towards the ball. Where
I don't know.
It makes things happen too quick.
As for do I think they call him up? No, it's most likely no. I don't think so. I could actually see him getting traded, to be honest. They just have so much depth with starting pitchers in the minor leagues right now.
So even if he makes contact, there's really not a lot.
I don't really see where it would fit. No, it's like you're getting Heel back and you're getting Yarbrough back. You still have Warren. You technically still have Stroman. And they're calling up Schlittler tomorrow. So I don't really see a spot for him. Unless I saw it maybe in like a reliever role.
Nice play there by Young.
So no, I don't think so. But yeah, no, he's been really good, for sure.
Dominguez.
Dan, would you package Stanton? That's not going to happen, Christian. And I don't want to trade Stanton. Stanton's a New York Yankee. I appreciate the question, though. Dan is hyped on Yankee vibes and he don't give a damn. Hell yes, Serge. Exactly. Exactly, brother. Funny stories. I kept getting pissed. I was sick when the outfit I wanted to be at first base because my favorite player in the National League was Jason Giambi. Nice. I always liked third because A-Rod. Everything I did was because A-Rod, really.
Can he get 35?
Especially the obvious, the high socks. Judge, give me another homer. Ball. Blue, you suck.
Strike on the curve. 2 more hits for Judge today in 4 at-bats.
This is fucking... Ball. Blue, I'm gonna fucking...
You know, I didn't hear, but
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna sit here and complain.
Answer the question why he pitched to Judge in the Mets series, and you know the first pitch was a home run. Did he answer the question? Did you hear it?
I did not. I don't recall exactly what he said, but he said, you know, it's always a tough decision whether or not to pitch the Judge, from what I recall. The 0-2, strike 3, Judge down.
Judge got screwed in that at bat. The first 2 strikes were not strikes. Whatever, all good.
And we'll go to the 9th. Yankees are up by 7, 10-3.
So, yo, somebody else just mentioned on Yanks Ave, and we kind of talked about it vaguely tonight, and BBD is the first one that put this into my head. It's just like a kind of casual thought. But somebody commented, I feel like Volpe plays better with Jazz at second, maybe feels more confident. Maybe. Whatever the reason is, like, again, like, this is what I'm responding back to the dude now, but, like, I don't know if it's correlated, but if you think back to Volpe's defensive regression, it does kind of coincide with when Jazz either, like, went on the IL or went to third base, you know? It's interesting. It's interesting. He's really my only question left defensively now. And it's still a big question. Like, he's not been good for a couple months now, really. He's got to be better. But tonight he looks good. The whole defense looks good. So I'm not going to complain unless they give me a reason to. Which is why the only complaint they made tonight is about Jeff Hartlett. But even him, it's fine. It's fine. I can do a 10-3 lead, chat. I'm going to need, 6 more outs left now?
So many choices.
Wait a second.
Like this waterfront hotel, even
Holy fuck. Is it top of the 9th right now?
No.
Oh, shit. Chad, I got to make a post game. I don't know why I thought we had 6 outs left to go.
Is that what that is?
Did I think that, or was I just
That's all they had.
not logically
And are
thinking?
those your kids
I
dressed
don't
as
know.
Boston lobstermen?
Let's see.
Not our kids.
So, let me plug in, the current state of the game. I wish I could show you guys my screen right now. One day I'll be able to do that. Mariners would fall to 48 and 43. Yankees would get their 50th win. Yo, let's get back over to 10 games over 500. This win, if we hold on, these final 3 outs would get us to Hamilton probably getting these last 3 outs, by the way. Does he actually throw 102, Nick? Lagrange? How the hell you say his name? With all due respect, of course. If he throws that hard, okay, then I am kind of interested in like the idea of him as maybe a bullpen guy. Anyways, Warren would get the win. Very nice. Make him 6 and 4. Gilbert would get the L. Falling 2 and 3. Bang, bang, bang. And we'll get a Stanton post-game picture. 3 more outs, chat, and hey, you said it, not me. We're fucking back. Oh, dude, I got a badass fucking picture of Stanton, and it's gonna be the main picture. No split screen, no Austin Wells, no Judge, no nothing else. It's gonna be this fucking picture. I'll show you guys right now. Hold on. Hold your freaking horses. Check this shit out. Fire me the fuck up, chat. Look at that shit. This will be our post-game picture. Bearded Stanton, little bat toss.
Right down the line, foul.
Oh yeah. Bang, bang, bang. O2 from Efros.
Holds up.
Didn't go.
And Mark Ripper just said that he checked.
Alright, so we got, 10-3 Yanks. This will be 15-41. Word. Alright, post-game, at least as things currently stand, is set in stone. I'll show you guys the final product. And yeah, we'll be having a highlight video tonight, of course. It's going to be my favorite highlight video to make in a long time, man. It's one of my favorite games in a long time. Alright, this will be our post-game if everything holds as is. It's a little large. Hold up. Bang. Thoughts, chat? That's what we're working with. Hey, Dan with the $5 super chat, my man. Appreciate you, brother. You've been in here all night. I appreciate it, man. It says, yo, just want to shout out Dan. Thank you for doing what you do for us. It was such a GF Fanatics Fest. One of the chillest in person. Yo, let's go. Oh, my God. Let's go. Is this Levi? Is this Levi? Sorry. That's like, I'd have to remember multiple names. The YouTube thing gets me tripped up a little bit. Is this Levi? My God. Candy Corn OG. It must be. My God. Hell yeah. My man. Hell yeah. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. Dan, do you watch Jeopardy? No, I don't watch Jeopardy. Actually, I never have. Nothing against it. Why? Is there some good Jeopardy going on or something? I've been watching. I really just do documentaries. Depending on the night, it depends what kind of documentary I do. A lot of history stuff. U.S. history, that is. Nothing foreign, chat. Just kidding. Well, technically not kidding. But last night, I watched a documentary on the 90s animated Spider-Man series. Love some true crime shit. Netflix has a lot of good documentaries. I watched the documentary they had the other day on like the poop cruise. The shit about, we've talked about this, but the one about like the anthrax thing going around after 9/11, the one from like the 80s with the cyanide poisoning and the Tylenol tablets, excuse me. Some crazy shit's going on in this world, Chad. And fortunately for none of it's fortunate in this case, but like for entertainment's sake, it's all documented.
Probably a year and a half ahead of schedule.
Love you guys. And yo, Levi, thanks so much again, man. I know I always want to say Eli.
So he's learning
to Levi.
On Broadway,
Levi,
so
appreciate you, boss. Yo, chat in general, shout out to you guys tonight. It's been a great night. Little rain delay, but no biggie. And shout out my homies in the chat, Moderating, Luna, Morgan, and also intern Tim. First day on the job, gonna be having timestamps in the watch party. Probably within like a half hour, 20 to 25 minutes after the game ends. We'll have it by inning and like some big moments here and there. Way to be at Frost. Too dead. So I got everything ready in the post game. Ready to go. What a big win this is, man. Big win.
Brought to you by Audi and the 2025 Audi Q6. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer today.
Boy, this is another thing. If you get Efros and with his delivery and his slider, if he can just dominate righties, he's going to have some issues with some lefties because of his release point. But if you can get him in the right spot at the right time of the game, matching up against tough right-handed hitters, he can also help this bullpen a lot.
I was formulating my post-game caption, chat.
One hit and 3 at bats.
Never knew how much you loved me.
Cole Young's just lives up to his last name. He's just 21 years old.
Dan said we got to take a vacation to rest after watching Heaven. All right, Chris. Funny guy. You're a funny guy, Chris. Fuck it, yeah, yo. I am. It's a grind. But also, it's more so like, that is the time to take it. Like, Yanks are off. And that's really the main thing. Like, Yanks are off. And also, no, the main thing is really baseball today. It's going to be off at least through the Monday through Thursday of next week. No show during the All-Star break. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball right side, foul. I got my post game ready to go. It's just the time, man. It's the time, and I ain't going nowhere. I'm just no. Don't shit. I'll be chilling. Probably go back down to the shore of my parents' house. You guys are the best. Oh yeah, World War II. Oh dude, I've been doing so much World War II lately. YouTube has a lot of good. In general, YouTube's good with documentaries, but like they got a lot of good World War stuff too. Is he still in Europe? Oh, Rose? No, Rose came back. Finally, bro. Finally. Monday was his first day back. Tomorrow will be day 3. Plouffe was on the road though today. We had Stephen Brault. He was awesome. What's the point of being a Yankee fan if I can't be insufferable from time to time? Dude, hell yeah, brother. When things are going well, they're going well. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the super chats tonight, yo. There was a bunch. Shout out Theo, shout out Joe, shout out Hector a couple times, my guy Levi, and everybody else in the chat. It's been a good time. So it really is always up to the Yanks, yo. It ain't up to us. The Yanks are winning, bro. We're gonna have a good time. Belly saved the season. How about that, man? How about that? I mean, we'll see, but it ain't gonna be long of me saying we'll see crap, bro. Like, don't let us fucking win tomorrow, Chad. Well, no, I'm still worried about the pitching. Like the offense, I should say, I actually am like definitively like Ben even going into today, like not worried about. Even when times were bad, that's what I was saying. Like not worried about the offense that'll level out. You know where I'm at with the pitching. It needs to be addressed, and maybe we'll even do something tonight. Who knows? One out walk. Come on, let's go, Efros. World War II from Space is fire. Yo, what is that to you? I've never heard about that. What a feel good day. You should better win. But my first pickup truck. Yo, congrats, Will. Let's go, brother. Just got married a couple weeks ago, and her and her husband just closed on the new house. Well, let's fucking go, Will. That's awesome, dude. Great to hear it. That's good shit. Happy for you, brother. Great win. Awesome job, Dan. Morgan, Luna, Tim, you're great. Call your parents, tell me you love them. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Can't emphasize that enough, man. 100%. No, that's not really how me and Dan were senior roll, but he knows I love him. He's my guy. Here's back to the top of the order. 2 dead, so 1 more out away still. My caption is placed in as one of the best games this Yankees team has played in a long effing time. In lowercase too, because I want my statement to be taken very seriously. This ain't me being a zoo animal chat. Cubs are our best test for our pitching. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to word it as a test, Joe. It's like it's incomplete. You can't even really grade it. Like I kind of assume, like if we're putting the Yankees pitching staff as a whole right now in the current state up against a test, I think they would fail.
And you know what? Because he's a ground ball pitcher, he's not afraid to. He actually wants the ball.
But that's mostly to do with like the state of the bullpen, like the Cruz injury, losing Clark.
Let's make the play and get off the field.
And I'm still very high on Rodon, I am. That was just not great today, but today was a fucking great Yankee win. Let me post my post game. So many good things from tonight, chat. And we'll have highlights coming out in a little bit, probably like maybe 45 minutes to an hour from now to cover everything. But first things first, offense continues to look good. 10 digits, double-digit runs, first time in July, and they'd already been looking better, and tonight they looked really good. A few homers, Judge goes deep again. Obviously, the Stanton homer was huge. Wells continues to play well. 3rd homer in 3 straight games. The pitching, good shit. Will Warren did your job. The bullpen, outside of Jeff Hartlib, you guys did your job. But I think the story tonight that is most satisfying is how terrific the infield defense looked. And overall, just they looked like a baseball team tonight, And it really does come down to a simple move of Jazz Chisholm to second base. And, shout out Peraza. Fucking played great at third, as we knew he would. Hell, if he's doing that and the rest of the offense hitting this way, which I anticipate they will, or at least, successful production offensively, not 10 runs every game, but for the time being, at least, like, if you're playing defense at third, like, fine. Don't hit. Peraza did a good job tonight. I'm hyped up, chat. I got to get out of here, get on to highlights. But, thank you guys so much. This was a blast. We'll be back tomorrow. Shout out everybody in the chat. I see you all. My pleasure. Trust me. My freaking pleasure. We'll be back tomorrow. We got Cam Schlittler's debut in the Bronx. So, probably coming on here, like, a little bit late again. Like, it'll probably be, like, a 6:50-ish type thing. But, love you guys to death, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, highlights out tonight. Follow Yanks Av on Instagram and Facebook, all that, if you don't already. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like, please, if you haven't already. Please click like on the stream. But, total blast being with you guys. And, see you guys tomorrow. Let's go, Yankees.